we're all here. We're a little late, but you know what they do say late and gay. So, what's up, guys? Mocha Dick Poon XO. Oh, I forgot my phrase. Mocha Dick Poon XOXO, fully adjustable, blow for freedom, and as always, pants are prison. What's up, guys? I've got Chandler and Jess here with me right now. How's everybody doing?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, we're a little late.
Doing pretty good.
We get talking backstage a little bit, and it's girls. Like, it's just I don't have a lot of girlfriends, and friends that are girls.
Neither do I.
And so when we do have kind of these girls' nights or these streams where the three of us are together, it's just like, oh, I get to have girl talk, which I don't often engage in because it's stupid. But for some reason, when it's a small group and it's with you guys, I'm like, oh, I don't mind girl talk.
I think when the women are cool, that's all that matters. Like, you just got to have cool people around you. So I'm totally in agreement about that. Really enjoying the dynamic.
That's I already got a $5 super chat. This came in while we were waiting. I'm going to go ahead and hit this up. Thank you, Fawnin, for the $5. Some Fluxxing Flux bucks for this awesome Flux. Now, Fluxxing Fluxers need to join me in the Fluxxing basement, you Fluxxing Fluxers. Hell yeah. I love that. I almost couldn't say that. That was
you
a
got
little
it.
bit of a tongue twister.
You worked it.
That's great.
Jason J, how's it going? First comment, glitter fart. Yes, I know I'm late and gay. You got the yes, I do have a Discord. I need to figure out how to post it in the chat.
Cool.
Hold on. I did a Discord for my channel now so that I could put out news. And by news, I just mean
love
like
it.
When I stream. But I forget that Discord's a thing, and I never use it. But I should probably pull
I used to use it a lot, but I don't know. I haven't been on Discord in a while.
See, but here's the thing. I don't use Discord for the same reason I don't use Rumble. I'm just old, and I'm sticking with the things that I know, which is Twitter and YouTube.
I know how to run like a small Discord server. I used to use it for like group chats, and it's fun to do like voice and stuff like that. But when it's like a lot of people, it can be a little hard to handle. So I'm sure you can get a hang of it. Like maybe somebody else can give you some pointers. Oh, it's Will Call Magic. Hey.
What's up? And Danielle's here. Oh, Glitter Fart. Hey, Fluxx, Chandler, and Jill. Epic 3. Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
I gotta say, you're witnessing the beginning of a beautiful friendship here. I love these ladies. They're such cool people. And I just I love doing these Saturday streams. They're really fun. I know this is like the second one, but like I hope it's a tradition we can keep doing. It's fun.
Right?
I'm into it.
We said it last week, and I'm really kind of like, maybe we should do a book club type of thing or a trashy TV club where like we watch we have a TV show or something, and then we can give our reviews.
I'm into it, as long as we like manage to like not anger the copyright gods. We'll totally find a way.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, what's up? Billy Aoki is our newest member. He is our newest Mocha Dick.
Oh yeah, I just realized I'm not a member on your channel yet.
Girl, what? You're
not
a member? Mocha Dick yet?
I think I'm a member. Am I a member, Fluxx? I don't know.
I think so. How do I check?
I don't know. I have to check. I'm gonna take a look.
Just type in the chat.
I'll just look on YouTube.
You're all alive today.
Nicholas! Yeah, I'm really hungover today. I got like maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and I was like wandering around my neighborhood like a zombie with like my sunglasses on and like my house closed, just like chugging a Gatorade. It was good to get some sunshine though, so maybe that like put me in a little bit of a more sunshiny mood. I'm tired.
See, and I'm over here on the on the East Coast, and it was raining. However, it was a nice warm rain at 65 degrees. Oh. So it was a nice warm rain.
I like a warm rain.
Right? So, I mean, it did get like in the afternoon that sticky humidness, which I hate. But
I'm a member. Okay.
What would you guys think? What's up, Jessica Reload is our, well, she is now a mocha dick. Thank you, Jess. And also Snafu. Snafu is also a new mocha dick. Welcome to the Mocha Dick Collective. Thank you so much.
Awesome support.
Oh, look who we got, guys. Guys, I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry.
What?
We now got a wild
Valhalla. It's okay. He's a lady too. It's fine.
That's true. Val is my girl.
Val has always as a woman.
Hello, Valhalla. Nice to see you, bro.
I don't know
pretty good.
How it started, but I just know that I was always like, "Oh, Val, my girl," and I think I always did think you were a girl.
A lot of people did, I guess.
And then it was finally, and I'm like, "No, you're still my girl. What's up?"
I am having
but that's
a
the same
rough
thing
day.
with, huh?
I'm having a rough day.
Oh no, why? What's wrong?
I'm hungover.
Like Jess and Val were on with rackets until when?
I didn't sleep.
I went to bed at like 8 this morning.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys are alive.
Well, you're in good company, so
I'm not. I'm dead inside. Remember? That's why I'm in a cemetery.
Oh, I was wondering why it's the cemetery. I like that though.
It's ghoulish. I like it. I'm into it. It's dark.
Dead inside.
I like a lady with a dark sensibility about her. Into that.
That light spot's weird.
But speaking of the trashy TV, where did it go? Who said Vanderpump Rules? What would you guys think about Vanderpump Rules? Because I do watch EDB, and she always talks about Vanderpump Rules, and I kind of feel left out sometimes.
No idea.
I want to know what that show's about.
I actually walked into an episode of Vanderpump Rules once.
What is it?
It's about people who work in a restaurant, like this really ritzy restaurant in LA. And I actually went out in West Hollywood one night, and they were filming, and then one of the guys on the show started kissing me. It was a whole thing. It was a really fun night. It was kind of out there. I don't think I made it onto the episode, but like, it was crazy, dude.
You gotta love the earlier times of the LA scene.
Oh, totally. I mean, this was like in college. It was years ago. I don't know if they're still doing it, but like it's like Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant, and there's all this drama with like all the people who work there, and they're all sleeping with each other, and it's like all this like incestuous, gross stuff. And like but they're all like really, really super LA. One of them is named Stassi, I think. It's just I don't know. It's like it would be fun. I'd be into watching it. I actually have never seen it, so I'm curious.
Yeah, I would love to, guys. We have to add. Jess,
Waifu
Kron, hey girl,
what's up, girl? How you
I'm so
doing?
happy to see you.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, that's all right. It's a house party. People just swing by whenever. Remember the days of the house parties?
Yeah,
like the good old house party. I don't want to say the high school house parties, but like the good old house parties where people would just come in and out at all hours of the night. I don't feel like that's
showed
a
up
thing
and everybody ran.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Or, the cops would come and you'd hide all the beer real quick because you weren't exactly of age and, good times.
Just like sitting out at like those weird little glass tables and just like having like a 5-hour like deep life conversation with somebody and like telling them your entire like, just like really getting
18 years
stuff.
Of life story.
Yeah. Just like all the really gnarly stuff that, a teenager goes through.
Oh,
Somebody's in the corner playing a guitar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Andy Dick's eating a spider. Wait, maybe that was just me. Maybe that's just like an LA thing.
LA's weird.
LA is weird.
I did go to a house party where Andy Dick just like picked up a spider off the ground and ate it in front of everybody. So I have kind of maybe unusual memories of house parties from high school.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of concerts. We had like backyard concerts where like, our friends' bands would play and like everybody would, like, I don't know. There was like maybe some nitrous oxide going around or something. It was a little much, but it was a lot of fun.
Wow. See, I grew up in like the burbs of Orange County, so we didn't do anything that crazy. I was also homeschooled, so.
I grew up in a farm town in Illinois. We used to party in the cornfields.
That sounds fun. I've never done a cornfield party before, but I hear like you just kind of like pass out, drunk and stoned, and your parents don't know where you are, and they think you're at a sleepover or something. That's my impression of what that kind of experience was like.
That's pretty much exactly what it was.
It's it's really funny because like Mrs. Fluxx, she grew up here in Maryland, and there are definitely major cities, Baltimore, whatnot, but it is very rural. And I grew up in Orange County. Like, I grew up with Knott's Berry Farm in my backyard. And everything that I thought was like, oh, it was made up in the movies about what people in high school did, like, getting drunk in cornfields and then running from the cops. I thought all that was like movie made up. And it wasn't until we got married and she would tell me her stories from high school, and I'm like, oh my God, that shit is real. But then I would tell her stories, how I would go to Disneyland like every other day, and I'd run into this celebrity or that celebrity, and I got to shoot a film on whatever cool location we were at, and she was like, I thought that was only in movies, and it's so weird. It's such
Southern
a
California
weird contrast,
youth.
like the coasts and like rural versus city.
I totally relate to that. I mean, Southern California youth, like growing up in SoCal is like just, it's different. It's just a different thing.
It's different. Mm-hmm.
I remember one high school party where like it was one of the biggest high school parties of my high school career. It was insane. Like this girl, it was her sweet 16 or something. Her mom got her a keg and just let us all come over and get stupid drunk. There was a DJ in the front room.
Nice.
It was in a subdivision, so the cops got called, obviously, right? There was probably 200 kids, all went down in the basement. The mom's upstairs talking to the cops, and we realized like this isn't going to go well, right? So we start sneaking kids through the basement windows. We got probably 150 kids out of this little bitty basement window.
Nice.
And they were running everywhere. It was great.
That's impressive.
I
love it.
Wow. I never knew that stuff was real.
Yeah.
That's insane. I can't even see. But then again, I was also homeschooled, so I didn't even I didn't even get to do like the real normal high school thing either. So
you
like
get pushed in a locker or anything, or
no, like my high school parties were like we all would go over to my friend's house and like hook up all our TVs and play Halo.
Yeah.
Like those were our house parties.
The LAN parties.
Oh my God, I miss the LAN parties so much.
I just imagine your parents like having a locker, just bring it in and like to give you the experience, just let you in.
Right? Oh my goodness. The closest experience I ever got to like real school, because I grew up in the suburbs, just outside of LA and everything. Of course, my parents did the whole like actor children thing. And so pretty much my only high school experience was ever like when we would film high school scenes, or like I would be it and like, is this really what high school is? Okay. That was my only real experience of high school.
Yeah, so I left high school early. I kind of didn't really do the high school thing either. I didn't go to prom. I didn't I was not into it. I left when I was 16.
I did get to go to a lot of proms. I did get invited to a few different proms, so that was fun. I got those experiences, which was nice.
I graduated at 16 too, and so I didn't do the prom thing or anything. I just wanted out. So
me too. Yeah, I was just done with high school. I was like, screw this. I'm done. Just like get me out of here.
What?
Yeah,
adulthood.
So I have such an issue with adults because, they'd always say, okay, like, don't grow up too fast, all that bullshit that you hear as a kid. Nobody ever said how painful it would be. Nobody warned me of that.
Yeah, they left some bits out.
How you could, like, you just sleep wrong. That's all. You just sleep wrong, and like
wait till
you can't
sneeze
move your
too
neck
hard
for a day.
Wait till you sneeze too hard and like hurt yourself. That's
Right?
coming. That's coming.
You see, and that's been my biggest issue with all the adults in my life is that, they would always be like, oh, yeah, don't grow up. Being an adult sucks. All this. Okay, yeah, paying taxes. Okay, I get it. But they never warned me about just waking up old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
The youth is wasted on the young.
Oh, man.
For sure. Like,
without a doubt.
I'm about to turn 30 in a couple weeks, and I'm just like, well, I guess this is happening, so I might as well embrace it. But
Mrs. Valhalla turns 30 this month. She's not.
Yeah.
She's not thrilled about it exactly.
I love meeting Mrs. Valhalla.
Yeah.
She's such a sweetheart.
She is. She's awesome, isn't she?
I feel like 30 was when I finally was like, okay, I'm a real adult and I don't have to deal with bullshit anymore. I don't know.
30, it was just 32 is better.
32 is better. Okay, see, I'll get to learn that in a couple months. I turned 32 in a couple months. So
39 in a couple months.
I don't feel any different.
Me too, Val.
I'm old.
You guys are, wow. You guys do not look that at all.
We don't act it either.
No, sure don't.
Truth.
I think I'm the
That
youngest
is
person
fair.
here.
Yeah, Jess just turned 30 a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
It
I
just
think
feels
it's pretty
like
awesome.
it just feels like another day. I don't feel any different. It's whatever.
I didn't really have like those milestone birthdays where like, it's you hit 30 and it's a big deal. That 35, I think, was the first time I was like, oh, yeah, I actually am getting pretty old. That was the first time.
I want to show you guys a video really quick because this is my whole life. It's a song. I really hope I don't get copyright, but whatever. I think it's hilarious and it perfectly describes being 30. And I think everybody's going to agree with me. And if you've seen this, it's hilarious. Hold on. Let me know how the sound is.
I just turned 30. How was I supposed to guess? My body would betray me. I feel so broken. Conditions in such a mess. And all I do is sleep.
What just happened?
You broke it.
Got whiplash.
My body would
There we go.
betray me.
That was weird.
I feel so broken. Conditions in such a mess. And all I do is sleep. Taking ibuprofen daily. 'Cause I'm aching and I need some icy hot because my lower back is killing me. And I must confess, my knees are weak. I used to party like all the time, but not tonight. 30's when you start to die. My friends, they call
But
me.
yeah, that's my favorite song since I've turned 30.
Happy birthday, Jess! Woo!
No.
It's hilarious because she has the whole song just about, being a little bit old once you turn 30. But it's hilarious.
Nice.
because
At least we're in it
I-
together.
I look at 30
Right.
and I see 30 as, you guys remember 13 going on 30?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
That was our generation's, like, I don't know. I think that's what we all thought 30 was going to be like. And I'm here for it. That's how I've been trying to go in my 30s. I'm just like Jennifer Gardner with like my old high school music that everybody's like, what? No,
Oh yeah, I thought, well,
no."
you okay, so you watch that movie when you're like 13, and then you're like, when I turn 30, I'm gonna walk into a club and everybody's gonna know the choreography to Thriller perfectly, in sync with each other, right? And we're gonna do it. Like I love that.
Yeah. I was
Oh, that's
definitely like,
a cute
everybody
movie,
has
though.
their life together at 30. Like, it's all sunshine and rainbows. You have your perfect career. You have and it's like, no. But you got good stuff. But it was definitely, it's funny because I actually really still do like Razzles.
I've never had those before.
I've never had them.
What
I
is
didn't think they
that?
were real. They're
It's
from
the
movie.
candy from the movie.
Oh, I love that you have that just
1330
like on hand, just like right there.
It's because I love them. They're terrible and they
She's
suck.
got them all over the house.
I do. And like it's funny because that's like one of the things that sticks with me is that movie is they're like, oh, Razzles are good, you can't find them anymore. And I'm like, no, you can just go to Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel has all the candy, especially old candy.
I've never been to a Cracker Barrel.
You guys don't have Cracker Barrel?
Oh, that's sad.
I've never been to one. I'm sure there are them, but I've never been to a Walmart either. So
wait, what?
I've never been to
Walmart.
Never.
Wait, she's too bougie.
Right? How is that possible?
No, I mean like because I'm just like really sheltered. I've only lived in Los Angeles for my entire life, so like I've gone places.
Have Walmarts in LA.
How many Walmarts are in Los Angeles?
The closest one is in Burbank, and I'm just like I'm not in the valley.
For real?
Yeah. So I've never been to a Walmart or a Cracker Barrel.
Like
are
I'm trying
Walmart's
to think.
banned in LA County?
I'm not really.
She goes to Target.
I do go to Target. I love Target. Target's great. Big fan of
Target.
Yeah. Or
You've never in your life been to a Walmart.
Not that I'm aware of. No, I mean, somebody might have toted me along to one when I was like, like a tiny child, but I've never intentionally gone to Walmart.
I think when we're in Houston, we need to make a video of taking Chandler to a Walmart for the first time.
Oh my God, yes. That'd be so funny.
Is it really that special?
If you
what is
do,
it?
it has
what
to
is
be
it about
like
Walmart?
2 a.m.
Okay.
Yes.
When,
well,
like all the weirdos
obviously,
come
while
out?
we're all drunk as shit.
Oh yeah.
I have seen I've seen like pictures of people in Walmart and I've been like fascinated because like I studied anthropology in college. So I'm just like, this would be a really great experience, but I've just never done it. So if y'all really want, I'm down. I don't know what's so special about Walmart, but if there's a high demand for this, yes, I'm in.
It's a horrible place.
There's nothing special about it.
No.
Okay.
But you just have to go because it's like
it's amazing that you've never been. I'm
sheltered in weird ways. Like I've been like in this big city, but just like this one big city my whole life. So there are just like some things I've never done. Like I've never like ridden an ATV. I've never tipped a cow. I've never.
But
I don't know.
A lot of like SoCal stuff.
Never passed out in a field.
Really tip cows.
So,
I don't think that really happens.
Missing out.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I haven't done that's like very, normal. Like I've never passed out in a field drunk. So
I have.
I think I've seen like a field maybe once.
See, I've had those experiences as an adult now. I've passed out, especially as a soldier. Like I've passed out in several fields. But like you do that. It's
I would be down. I'm not against it. I just like I'm open to all life experiences, basically.
I remember one time in Hawaii, we were doing a field thing, right? So we're sleeping outside and pretending we're army soldiers. There's this pack of wild hogs that kept messing with us all night long. Nice. They'd come up to us and you could hear them coming down the trail and they'd be making a bunch of noise like 20 feet away. And then they'd like retreat and come around to like a different side of our little patrol base. And just kept messing with us all night. It sucked. We couldn't get no sleep.
Fuck those hogs, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
I didn't know hogs did that.
Should have turned them into bacon.
We would have. We would have.
I hit one with my car once.
A hog?
Hog?
Wild hog. Yeah. Well,
what did it do to your car?
Yikes.
Messed up my alignment.
I bet.
But it died. I killed it. Yay.
Good. Did you then get to eat it?
It was huge. No, it ran off.
Oh,
like, what the hell was that? And then like the next day, there were the local cops like looking at it like,
nice.
Look at that.
That is awesome. We got a $19.99 super chat from Eric. Happy Sunday or Saturday, y'all. It's still Saturday.
It's still Saturday.
Happy Saturday, y'all. Thank you so much for that $20 super chat, Eric. I appreciate it.
Happy Saturday.
It is Saturday. And how are you? You guys are still Val, how you feeling? You still hanging in here?
I'm feeling rough, but I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing better than
I tried to watch. Oh, wait, the other one. She was actually on.
Because, like,
I was in the chat.
I couldn't. I fell asleep. Like, I stayed up pretty late last night for me, which was like 1:30. Because, like,
Aww.
you know how after you stream, you can't just go to bed. You have to kind of, like, decompress.
A little wired.
Yeah. And kind of like listen to what everybody's talking about when if they're still on.
Like, as soon as I left, like, you know, I kind of just hung out in the chat for a minute. But gosh, y'all stayed up all night. Holy cow.
I had to tap out from just being in the chat at like 2:45 in the morning on Pacific time. They were still at it. How long did you go?
Like I said before you got here, I don't think I went to bed until like 8 something this morning. Miss Valhalla was getting up and getting in the shower to go to work. She was not happy with how loud I was last night. Oops.
It was a really fun stream. I don't remember when I left exactly, but like I was just kind of like laying down deep because I drank a lot last night. So I was like listening and then I got really worried about Digger. I'm glad she's okay. That was a little concerning.
That was.
Yeah, but she's cool. Like she managed it. She handled it. We were all just kind of checking in.
I was trying to. It took me all the way till the day to realize that I actually had her Discord.
Yeah.
I was in good shape last night, y'all. Good shape.
Well, all of y'all were in good shape last night. All of y'all were nice and toasty.
It was fun. It was a really fun stream. I loved it. I loved Drex coming on. I loved the way that Rob got introduced. That was great. Just like,
oh my god,
gay porn. Here's
so
Rob.
I was like,
was so perfect.
See, and I've not really like gotten to watch a lot of Rob's stuff.
Have you ever been on stream with him before?
No.
I keep missing him. We're like ships in the night. I like literally I'll leave. I was on Danny On's stream the other night. Like he left and then I came on and then this time I left and then he came on. Like I keep missing him. And I feel like he'd be really fun to talk to. It's like how did you
Oh my god though. Because my whole thing is
I love Rob.
I've always been a unicorn because like I'm a motherfucking unicorn, bitch. That's just me. But because I'm also like a soldier and I want to fight people all the time, I'm a battle corn because I'm a battle unicorn. I'm just like his hat last night, his unicorn, I was so perfect. I was like, I will be catching up on all of his streams because I did not know how fucking funny he was.
It's great. I love his whole unicorn obsession. It's pretty fantastic.
Well, and it's funny because right, like that's just what a rhino's a unicorn. A rhino is a battle corn essentially. It's a unicorn with armor.
It's a tank.
Right?
It's a tank.
It's just
the killdozer of the
exactly right. It's the killdozer.
Oh, dude, that case! Oh my god, that was quite a case.
I have a hat. It says "Don't tread on me," and then it's got like killdozer across it.
Oh my god,
I love that hat.
I saw one recently. It said like "tread on them."
Yes, I have one. It says "tread on those who tread on you," or something to that effect. But I like the "tread on them" better. I got another 19. I gotta send you an invite. Hold on. Let me send you it. Do you wanna hang out?
MLS is awesome. David's awesome.
Yeah, I love and oh my goodness, his coverage with of the Letitia whatever crazy lady. She oh my god. Hold on.
It was excellent. I really enjoyed that. I came on for one of the days. We had a lot of fun, and I was there for the verdict. But his coverage with Jamie was really cool too. She did a fantastic job. I love Jamie.
Cool people on, and
she's got such a great laugh. Jamie, you get her going. Breaker.
And I really love Mo too. Like Mo's humor just satisfies my soul. Cool. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but like just her cadence and her sarcasm, it soothes like my aggression, which is hilarious.
She's got like a bunch of kids. She said she's got like 6 kids or something.
She's got she's got a whole she's got a whole school. I think just like Rackets.
She's got more kids than Rackets. That's saying something.
Wow.
Oh Lord, hold on. I gotta find what is it? The Twitter. Yeah, keep conversing. But thank you for the 1999 super chat for a MLS painting. I will work on that.
Oh yeah.
I have to finish Steve's painting, and I still have one that I'm working on. Because I finished Legal Vice's painting, but I don't like it, so much anymore. So I'm going to send it to him, but I'm also working on a new one for him because I'm that kind of painter where it's like, if I look at a painting for longer than 20 seconds after I finish it, I'm like, I need to redo everything.
Something's wrong here.
Yeah.
Throw it in the burn pile.
Right? I'm like,
I get that.
half of these paintings are like 6 and 7 layers deep because I'll paint something and then I'll look at it for like a week and I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. And then I'll just, instead of getting a new canvas, I'll just paint over it because I feel like it's bad. And so I have to cover it up.
I do that all the time.
Never happened. Never happened.
Even though it could potentially be like a good painting, me personally, I'll look at it for longer than a week and I'll hate it. What is Dave's Twitter?
I'll just text him the link. I got you.
Okay, thank you, Val.
I got you.
Because I'm bad at doing the whole looking on Twitter while I'm trying to stream thing. It's difficult.
He did say in chat though that he's shopping and he would jump on when he got home.
Oh. It's definitely shopping for what?
That's none of my business.
Because if you're car shopping, that could take like 4 or 5 hours. If you're shopping for some milk, that could take like 20 minutes.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk. That was such a good meme.
My bad. My YouTube has been blown up all day with clip channels from like Racket stream last night.
Same.
Yeah. Which is weird. Like, I don't understand, but I'm leaving that one alone. Because it's weird. I thought like the clip channels kind of stopped for a while, but I'm letting it be.
Glitter fart. This needs to be addressed. Yes. Thank you.
We're breaded as fuck. I don't even know what that means. Like, okay, so I understand the whole breaded and unbreaded thing. But why is breaded uncool? Because I really love bread.
Because unbreaded is cool.
It's a good question, actually. I mean, carbs are fantastic, so I'm with you on the confusion. Yeah.
Sugar and bread.
Our prophet Matthew Harris.
Yes, that's right.
The Matthew Harris.
The Matthew Harris.
God, and so Racket streams so late sometimes, and I'm always in bed.
I talked to him today. He got up after like 3 hours. He had to go drive kids around or something. He said he only got like 3. I have no idea. He doesn't. He said he wasn't feeling very good. I'll say that much.
Him and Jeff like survive on alcohol and no sleep, and I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Jeff was like, I threw up for the first time in my entire life last month. And I'm like, how? How did you make it this far? Seriously? That's amazing, but also probably bad for you.
You guys, you really, okay, Jeff, do not come for me because I'm going to play he never ended up playing the clip that I sent from his first Bucket Friday, right?
Yes, he did at the end.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, the one where he said, fuck you for this, and he drank the, whatever the mixed shot was. I mean, I've watched that before. I'm familiar with it. It's a pretty.
I forgot how terrible it was. I forgot it was like 5 different types of alcohol. I thought it was just like he would take a shot of each different type, but then I forgot he started mixing.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
I think he drank from like a spit cup at one point also.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure that did happen. We love you, Jeff, and I'm not here to embarrass you, but it is on the internet.
And I love it so much. But I'm just like, how did he survive?
He, last night, he left Racket stream in quite the hurry. I think he probably had a second puking from alcohol incident.
Oh.
He's made it
to
53.
No, he was
just like dead stare at the camera.
Like the last 5 minutes he was on stream, he was just like staring at the camera. And then he goes, oh God. And he left.
It's a pretty epic exit. I mean, look, it's an anniversary stream. You got a boot and rally.
Great one.
It was really good. It was great. So I was so happy.
It would have been nice if Jeff actually remembered that he told me he was going to send me a link.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, really? No.
So I think
it was fine.
I think
It
what
was
it
fine.
is, I think what he does is he goes through his Twitter and he just sends everybody on his Twitter the invites that are supposed to get him. I don't have a Twitter, right? So like I never get an invite off the front. I gotta hit him up myself and be like, "Hey, bro, what are we doing?" So I'm guessing it's something like that. I just think he doesn't.
Yeah, it worked out. My kiddo had a hard time going to bed last night, so I spent most of my evening doing that. But then I was like,
Nicholas.
"Hey, you forgot." He's like, "Come on in here." All kinds of spelling errors. And I'm like, "Nope, I'm not there." No.
I'm so good. I'm so
I'll
good.
support you in the
Thanks.
chat.
Oh Lord. See, and I'm nervous for if I ever start drinking again because like I don't know if I've made like an official announcement, but I'm going to Matsuri, people. I think I've said it before on other channels, but I don't think I've actually said it here on my channel.
Who are you going with?
I am going with the wonderful Chandler Remington
Other side.
and the even more
Other
well,
side.
the same as equally wonderful Jessica Reloaded. Are you going, Jess?
Unclear, but I know Chandler keeps mentioning sharing a room to Jessica's one room.
Come join us.
But Mr. Kron would probably be there with me, so that would get really awkward really quickly. So those queen size beds are a little too small.
See, and I'm
Depends what
I'm
you're doing on
happy that Mrs. Fluxx came on stream last night because I'm still trying to convince her to like come. But she's a stubborn one. She doesn't change her mind easily, and getting her to come is not as easy as one would hope.
Phrasing.
Cheers to stubborn women. Cheers to stubborn women. I'm amongst them.
So yes, I will be going to Matsuri with these wonderful ladies to my right.
I'm so excited. We're gonna have so much fun.
You want to come and hang out for a minute? I mean,
Hi,
it is a
Mrs.
house
Fluxx.
party. You should.
House.
It's your house too. You should come hang out,
House
guys. Mrs. Fluxx might come hang out.
Yay!
I love Mrs. Fluxx.
Do you want to come hang out for us for a minute? Just for a minute. All right. We got Mrs. Fluxx for a minute, guys.
Awesome.
Outstanding.
All right,
Love
I'm going to do the whole thing where I put it back in my speakers. I hope it sounds great.
You sound fine so far,
You can
anyway.
sit back over here if you'd like, or do you have a chair?
You want me to grab my chair?
Yeah, grab your chair.
I'll grab my chair.
Mrs. Fluxx has a chair. Can I hear you guys?
I think so. Hopefully, can you hear us? Yes.
Can you
No?
guys hear me?
Yes.
Probably not.
We can hear you.
Oh, nobody was saying nothing, so I couldn't
I was
hear anything.
speaking. I was speaking.
Are you talking low on purpose?
No.
Oh.
I'm absolutely not.
We really do have headphone splicers, and she doesn't want to look for them.
Well, you don't want to look for a.
I heard that.
But yeah, so I'm still trying to get Mrs. Fluxx to come to Matsuri, but she's still saying no at this point. But hey, she said no to coming on stream last night, and she said no to coming on stream today. And guess what?
Sometimes no means yes, ladies. Sometimes.
Sometimes it just takes a little persistence, and
Don't take no for an answer.
exactly.
With all due respect to your wife, I'm happy that your wife is flexible.
Oh, phrasing. Oh, the phrasing.
Phrasing. Come on.
I've tried so hard to not be dirty. You guys aren't making it easy.
That's the whole point of it.
Can't resist.
We're all children, and we're all 12, but we're all
Basically.
like at the same time over 30.
Oh God, especially when I'm hungover, like I swear way more. Hi, Mrs. Fluxx.
Hello.
Hi, Mrs. Fluxx.
How you doing?
I'm doing. How y'all
Happy to
doing?
see you.
I feel rough, to be honest.
Yeah. Like death.
Yeah, okay.
I was
All right,
peaked once
happy.
today.
Everybody feels like Fluxx. Got it.
It's the least amount of makeup I've ever worn on stream, and I'm just like, you know what? It's just gonna happen. So here I am.
Me too. Least amount ever.
Y'all look fine. You look great.
Fabulous. All of you.
Really quick, I got a $4.99 super chat from Xander's Rant Z.
Xander's rants.
Is that what that is? Xander's
Xander's rants.
Yeah, Xander's rants.
I looked at it as Xander's Yeah, whatever.
And you didn't even drink last night.
Do you know what? I know, right? That's the worst part. Good Lord.
Oh, no.
My. You know what, Jess?
Do you know?
You know
turn the
what,
fries.
I watched this stream from last night. I was rewatching it, and then it stopped working.
It's
No
gone.
idea.
Taken down?
There.
Yeah, I think he privated it.
Oh.
For mysterious,
Like members
as yet
only?
unknown reasons. I don't know if it's members only. I would have to check, but
I'll have
It's
to
not.
check
I
it.
looked.
Thank you for that, Xander's rant.
Because I was trying to clip the funny
No, but,
parts.
I mean, well,
No.
as of the stream, it was there.
Did he get a copyright for anything last night?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
Hmm.
I think it's because,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. I got another super oh my god. Unhung hero. I'm
Somebody
gonna
tell me
come.
in private chat.
I'm
Well,
gonna
the,
come.
the nipple rubbing didn't happen until Nick's stream, so
That's true.
I don't know.
That's true.
That's
I don't know.
oh my god.
I'm typing it in the chat.
Oh, Snafu, another $2. Thank you for that, Snafu. Make her Fluxx.
Oh, okay.
Make her Fluxx. Yeah, Jeff just sent me a message today at 2:40 saying I'm dead.
Same. He
At
sent me
least
one
he's-
too.
At least you're alive enough to type. He
Yeah,
didn't send me a message. He didn't tell me he was dead.
But there's 2 I's in I'm. So
oh,
Rip.
That was pretty similar to the message I got from Ricada earlier.
oh no.
but it's definitely I'm glad I didn't drink last night because I feel like I don't understand how you guys do it, especially so Val and Jess were both on with rackets until like 8 a.m. this morning. Ooh.
I think the stream ended at like 6:30 or 7. In all
Yeah.
fairness,
Or
It was
yeah,
like 3
about
a.m. on my
Yeah.
time.
I can't do
You guys
that
are nuts.
anymore.
yeah, it didn't feel good.
Okay. I'm just so glad that that Jeff is able to at least like let us know he's okay after the fact.
Still alive.
I'm still alive, guys.
I'm sure he was about to tell me and then just like passed out. So
Probably.
at least you guys got the message to me as a very concerned friend. I do care.
Yes, don't worry. Jeff is okay. He is alive.
I mean, he can handle
He's
himself.
professional.
I sent him an invite for
Big boy.
tonight, and he's like, I sent it to him the other day, and he's like, I'm probably gonna be dead, and I'm like, yeah, but just in case.
Just in case.
Feeling like a
in
zombie.
case.
Just stumble on in. It's fine.
Oh,
Jesus
look
Christ.
at that. Hang on 1 second. AP, thank you so much, AP. Gifted 5 memberships. Valhalla Waits, David Nelson, Alan Walsh,
Thanks,
Bobby
AP.
Bologna, and Lady Autumn Sky.
Appreciate
Welcome
it, buddy.
to being a mocha dick.
Oh, I'm gonna go get some Tylenol. I'll be right back.
That sounds
Okie
good.
dokie. Oh, poor Val.
Oh, no.
They're all so hungover. Thank you so much, AP. I appreciate that. Oh, it's asking me to allow gifts for my own channel for me to be a member. Should I be a member for my own channel?
What?
Not really
Like-
sure how that works.
I can join. Interesting.
That's weird.
You're
Yeah.
just kind of paying yourself.
I guess you would be paying yourself at that point. Right?
That's the
Yeah.
dream, right?
Oh no.
That is the dream. Thank you so
odd.
much, AP. I appreciate that. My mocha dicks are growing. The mocha dicks are getting bigger.
I love it. I love all this new support. This is awesome.
That's so great. Jeff is the living undead. I would believe that because he seriously is only asleep for like 2 minutes and then wakes up.
Yeah, Jeff sent me this movie. Like, there's this movie called The Dead Don't Die. It's this Jim Jarmusch film, and Iggy Pop is in it. He plays a zombie. It's like a zombie film. It looks really fun. It has this great cast, and I'm just picturing Jeff as like one of those zombies, pretty much today. And I'm feeling that. Like, I'm definitely like in zombie mode. So I may be smiling, but I am dying inside. I'm desperate for a nap, but I really love being here with you guys. So I will rally as long as I possibly
appreciate
can.
that. Snafu asks an awesome question here. What is a mocha dick?
Good
What
question.
was that from?
Did you guys know that a mocha dick is a large male sperm whale?
I did not actually.
Education.
I
was
do
not
now.
aware.
I did, because do you wonder how many times a day I hear that?
Mocha dick! It's one of those earworms for me. Ever since
It is not for me. It is not for me.
it started
In
as
case you were wondering.
it started as an earworm because it was on one of Jeff's Maritime Mondays, and it was the Mortician episode where they were talking about like Moby Dick and all that, and a mocha dick was what they referred to as a male sperm whale, and she was like, YouTube couldn't get me for that because it's a real educational mocha dick. So ever since then, I think it's funny. Because why not?
I love it. I love your whole like string of, like your catchphrase. It's just kind of perfect.
Mocha
yeah,
dick
it started
XOXO.
What?
What's the whole thing? Mocha dick.
Mocha
Poon,
dick poon
XOXO.
XOXO fully adjustable, blow for freedom, and as always, pants or prison.
Well, I love that it's born out of like stuff from Vices and I just like all the like inside jokes. It's just so much fun.
Oh, and that's like it started as like the inside joke and then just kind of grew with the trials because it started with the mocha dick, and then I being, weird in my brain, went with the Jeopardy or not Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune before and after mocha dick poon. For Dick Poon from Dick Harpootlian.
Oh yeah.
So it started out as a Wheel of Fortune before and after phrase, mocha dick Poon, and grew from there.
But then how did DA Ballsack come about? That was like really funny, but I don't remember where that came from.
I just kept referring to him as DA Ballsack and it stuck because I hated Gravely. Because he's a ball
perfectly.
Sack.
He is totally a ball sack. I was wondering if it was like a reference or if you just.
No, I just hated him. So I
innovated it.
Gravely, get wrecked, you piece of shit.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
100%.
I hate that so much.
That guy, die, motherfucker. Like the way he did that.
And
we didn't coach the witness. Like, are we
Right?
going to use a 12-year-old to convict her father for the rest of his life? Like,
bro.
That was so fucked up.
Girl! I got feelings.
You got some of that sauce in your hair, girl.
I'm just gonna fucking leave it. I don't fucking
I love Jessica so much.
I'm so mad you're eating In-N-Out. I'm so jealous.
I literally don't have any fucks
left to
She's
give.
So degaff.
that I can give
degaff. I
to
love
my
it.
hair right now. Like, I just want to eat my burger and fuck off.
I mean, hey, when you
we love you so much, and we're so happy that you're eating In-N-Out off screen.
I love you
with
too.
us. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, for those of you who are here, don't forget to hit that like button. I always forget to tell people to do that.
You should. You should definitely.
So
hit the
please
like button.
don't forget to hit that like button if you like this stream, even though it's just full of shenanigans tonight. Which, hey, it's a house party. It's what you do.
Shenanigans are
The
fun.
the only thing we are missing is booze, but I feel like after last night, it's kind of like
Speak for yourself.
I can definitely go a day without. I had a lot of rye and Coke last night, so I'm good.
Yeah.
But
I never got hungover because, like, I never went to sleep.
I didn't get hungover until like
that's
4
the
o'clock.
worst. Yeah. So you have like that just drawn out hangover.
My hangover has only been like 4 hours so far.
I feel fine.
I couldn't tell if I was hungover or still drunk.
I don't feel hungover and I don't feel tired. Like, I'm just chilling.
Oof. Yeah. See,
should be in jail
you're chilling with In-N-Out, which makes me jealous.
I am.
It's not all that.
Burgers make everything better. I had a burger last night, and if I didn't, I would definitely be way more hungover today.
Girls, you need to tell Mrs. Fluxx how wrong she is. She doesn't like In-N-Out.
It's okay. I don't not like In-N-Out. Okay, it's just that it is not the end all be all that Californians make it out to be. Like it
It's
is
better
the
than Five
holy
Guys.
grail of fast food. No, sorry, it's
I don't-
It's better than Five Guys.
It's a
I
better
disagree.
version of McDonald's.
You're allowed to have a wrong opinion, but it's still better than Five Guys.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have a wrong.
Love it.
Fair, fair. I don't think I'm wrong. I think most East Coasters and most people who don't eat In-N-Out on the regular would agree with me. But
I would say
I've had
that
it once.
them's fighting words.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what I'm saying.
Look, I'm not saying that I don't like In-N-Out. Like I think it's good. Like I think it's one
this
of
is
the
what
better.
I have to live with, guys.
It's one of
Yeah.
the better fast food chains. It's just that
It's still
it's
a fast food
step
chain.
above McDonald's.
Watch it, ice cold. Those are
Watch
fight
it.
words. You might
Watch
get
it.
blocked for that.
It's like it's good, but it's
It's no Jack in the
yes,
Box.
It's good, but it's not. It's
Ow.
not amazing.
I gained 20 pounds eating food from Jack in the Box. I had to stop. It was really
The
bad.
chicken sandwiches are
The spicy-
bad.
I just-
Whataburger.
Oh my god. The
Never had
spicy
one.
chicken sandwich is my
Sandwiches.
favorite thing in the world, and I would get it like it actually like so it helped my migraines for some weird reason. I'd get a spicy chicken sandwich from Jack in the Box, and my migraine would go away. And I'm like, okay, I'm
That's
into
weird.
this. This is weird. And then I got again 20 pounds, so I had to stop. That was really bad.
There's nothing better than 3 a.m. Jack in the Box tacos. There's nothing better in the
nothing.
world.
Right.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
tacos, I've never had.
But if you're
tacos.
okay, so Chandler, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Being in Southern California, if you're going for food at 2 or 3 in the morning, it's going to be Mexican food, right? It's not going to be a burger.
if Mexican food is open, if there is like, yes, definitely.
It's always open in Los Angeles at
Yeah.
2 and 3 in the morning.
That's true. Well, it depends. So, like, it depends on what area you're at. So, like, okay, at 2 and 3 in the morning, I am going to Tacos Leo, which is in a gas station in like I think Palms area, and they do like $1.25 pastor tacos that are the best thing I have ever eaten in my life. Delicious.
So you don't hang out,
Tacos
so you don't
are
hang
good.
out in the Pico and Sepulveda area.
Yeah,
very
yeah,
often,
Pico,
too.
yeah, all of Pico. I mean, Jonathan Gold wrote a
Okay,
whole thing
okay.
about Pico Boulevard, and like I am obsessed with the Oaxacan places, the Honduran places. I am a big, big, big fan of Mexican food. Like,
What's Oaxacan?
I'm about Lucky's 24-hour Mexican food
I haven't
after
been to
12
Lucky's.
hours.
I don't know Lucky's. Shoot.
Lucky.
Really
I'm a
quick.
cheap date, Chandler.
I do have my favorite. We should definitely go get some tacos somewhere. I have my favorite taco places, but like it would be really hard to go to all of them because I love all of the tacos all of the time. I'm a big fan.
$5 super chat from Stingy says, I'm in and out. No, you're not. Just wanted to say evening, ladies, and given an SC like I do. Oh, super chat. Harass you
Is that
later,
your
Flux.
cat, Chandler?
Mrs.
Yeah.
Flux. Also, Whataburger.
I didn't know Whataburger was a real place. The first place I saw it was on Nickelodeon when they like came out the Nickelodeon movie of Whataburger. And they had
Right?
this whole like skit on all that. I didn't know it was a real thing until I was like well into like my mid-20s.
That wasn't the place on Nickelodeon. It was
Good Burger.
Good Burger.
Good Burger.
Okay,
Welcome
my
to
bad.
Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Hey, I'm old. I basically have Alzheimer's at this point.
We
Don't
should
judge me.
I think we should go to Whataburger when we're in Texas.
Oh,
that-
yes. I'm going to go to Whataburger when I'm in Texas.
If we're being
How
honest, In-N-Out
dare
fries
you?
are all
You're
balls.
right.
They are the
Don't
freshest
you dare.
fries.
If you
They are
Don't
so
you
fresh
dare.
and
No.
so good.
Don't
That is
No.
just false.
You dare.
I can go to if I
You don't you dare. Don't you
I'm
dare
going
go
to
to a
Houston.
Whataburger. Don't you go to a Whataburger without me.
Okay, well that's what
Whatever.
Mrs. Flux. You have to come. You have to come to
This
Houston.
is crossing the line. The sanctity of marriage. You can't do it.
Anytime Mrs. Valhalla goes back up north, back up to Illinois, she brings me back Portillo's. Same with my mother-in-law. Anytime my mother-in-law comes down, she brings me Portillo's.
Oh yeah, I remember in college my RA got us Portillo's like on the last day that like before we were supposed to move out, and I missed all of like the guava cheesecake thingies. What are they called? They're so good.
The cheesecake thingies?
It's like a guava cheesecake, or it's like guava cheese tart, something like that. But then the tres leches cake was they were all out of the tres leches cake. I was so sad. I missed it.
Wendy
They have
H for $4.99 says can't stay but have fun. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. You have a great night. Yeah, it's definitely no. I can definitely go to Houston and have Whataburger because Whataburger is better, and I miss it.
Mrs. Fluxx, how dare you deny her the opportunity to have Whataburger?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, you're taking that away from me. You're depriving me.
Don't care.
Okay, I have a challenge for Mrs. Fluxx. I have a challenge. You come to Houston. I will eat at Whataburger with you, and if it's better than In-N-Out, we'll do a bet, some kind of bet.
It is
Money,
absolutely better. I could say that definitively right here and now. It is better than In-N-Out.
No,
Okay.
you are biased and have a stupid opinion.
Well, I'll say I've never had Whataburger.
This is how divorce happens, people.
Do we need a
Lesbian
marriage counselor?
relationships.
Biased and have a stupid opinion.
I said it first, so I win.
Lesbian relationships do have the
where's
highest
Rob?
rate of
Isn't
domestic
Rob a
violence.
divorce lawyer?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he does do
Now,
what's it
are
called?
any of our friends a divorce lawyer?
Domestic.
any of
Oh,
them specialize in
Danny
that?
On. Danny On is
On.
Oh, that's right.
and MLS Law. David
and-
Helmuth is a it's domestic relations attorney. We were
See?
talking about the other night. We were talking about divorces on stream together. It was really fun.
Thanks, guys.
actually.
I see.
Oh,
I see
the
how
lead
I saw how
attorney,
this
too.
goes.
The
Yes.
lead attorney.
Thank you. Thank
Also,
you.
he's the sexiest man alive. Just saying.
Which
He's
one?
handsome.
The lead
He's very
attorney?
handsome.
The lead attorney.
He is older than us, but he looks younger than us.
Yeah, but black don't crack. So
I
he's
don't
good.
crack.
This is
Oh,
true.
him. Oh, yeah.
I thought he was like early 30s. He's like mid something 40s, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
He looks
that's
great.
like Terry Crews. He's like almost 70, but he looks like he's 48.
What would you
Drex
He does
looks
look
good
good.
for his age too.
Black
Muscle.
don't crack.
Muscle. What? Do you remember the Old Spice commercial?
Yes,
Yes. It's so good.
where he'd like flex all his muscles.
Yes.
Oh, it was so great.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a
What would you
long
get
time.
from
That was so good.
A hamburger?
A hamburger, not a chicken sandwich.
No, I'd get a hamburger.
She's real serious about this Whataburger situation.
So she's very
I love food.
I can relate. I'm with
she's
you on
very
that.
she gets very angry if I get food without her, or if I watch TV if I watch a TV show without
Okay,
her.
because
Well,
if
that's-
we
you
watch
can't
a
do
TV
that.
show together, like that is
Yeah, I'm with you on
But
that.
if
that's
we
one.
watch-
that's a line.
If we're
That's
watching-
a line. You don't cross
we're
that
watching reruns. It's reruns of reruns.
That
Okay, if
might
it's
be
a
a little
rerun, that is
Don't
different.
care.
Yeah.
line. We're at a point.
Well, so it depends though. Like it depends on what the show is. Like if you're watching something like Sopranos or Breaking Bad, that would still be a big deal because like you need to watch every episode of that. But if it's
true.
like Friends
No, it's
or
like
How I
The
Met Your Mother,
Office.
yeah, that doesn't count. You can do that.
I've
You
never
can do
watched Friends in my entire life because I was born literally 6 months before Friends came out, and every
Friends is
time I meet
awesome.
somebody when they meet me, they're like, "Oh, Chandler, like the guy on Friends," and I'm just
Chandler
like,
Bing.
if it helps you remember my name, yes. And so I've never watched the show because I just have this like thing with it.
We were on a break.
Yes.
I don't.
They were on a break.
I'm like, it could be the
18
funniest show in
pages
existence, but I
front and
would have no
back.
idea. I'd have no idea how funny it is. Like, I actually don't
It's
think it's
so
that funny.
good. You have to
It-
watch
but
it.
it's also there's like context to the humor. Like I don't think somebody watching now for the first time is gonna get the humor from like actually watching it during even like a little later. But like now, it is cheesy. It was always cheesy, but there is
So good.
context to the humor. I have all of them on
I think
DVD.
I like-
Yes, I am a boomer. I have DVDs of everything.
Nice.
I've probably seen
I
bits
still-
and pieces of it, and I like Phoebe. I think Phoebe's funny, but that's kind of it.
Oh no!
Phoebe's the least funny one of
Phoebe's
the
the
group.
least funny character.
I mean, I don't know anything. Like, I saw one funny thing where she said that she was a Swedish masseuse, and they asked her what her name was, and she
Women
said
are
it was
not
IKEA,
funny.
and I thought it was funny, but that's all. I've never found anything funny on the show, so I just don't watch it.
Oh
It's
no!
good.
I
You should
like
watch it.
Seinfeld. I'm a big fan of
I
like
like
Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Seinfeld.
You know, those Arrested Development
You
is
would
like
like
one of my favorite
Friends.
shows. No, I don't. I don't
You
like
like
Friends.
Friends.
I'm
You
never
haven't
gonna like
watched it.
Friends.
You just
You
said you
haven't
haven't watched
tried.
it.
Never gonna happen.
Exactly.
It's never gonna happen. It's just I'm never.
I had this
don't-
opinion about The Office.
Friends.
I didn't
I
like The
don't
Office.
stubborn.
without
Friends-
seeing
I
it.
love The Office. I love The Office. I, think
I
The
like
Office
it
is
now
hilarious.
after I watched it. But
I've
The
watched
Office
it
is
so many
great.
times.
before I had
And-
seen it, I was like, nah, not my
See,
style.
I don't think of Friends when I hear Chandler. I think of Halderson now
Well,
when I
that's-
hear
see,
Chandler.
Honestly, when that happened, I was like, thank God that guy killed and ate his parents, because now finally somebody's going to say something different when I meet them. Wow.
Oh my goodness. All the boxes.
So many DVDs.
I think I'd rather go with Chandler Bing than Chandler Alderson.
I can't. People are just like, when they do the Chandler Bing thing, I'm like, okay, I'll allow you to do it because I like you, but then it's a privilege that I don't give out very often. One time somebody said like Raymond Chandler, and I wanted to kiss that person on the mouth.
Raymond Chandler?
Yeah, the author. He's like a hard-boiled crime detective from the 50s, or he does detective novels, 50s author, like The Big Sleep. Raymond Chandler. No?
Okay.
Nothing?
Really?
Noir? Nothing? Oh god.
I am uncultured.
Uncultured!
But hey, Valhalla.
Uncultured.
Yes, ma'am.
What about the weenus?
The weenus?
Do you know about the weenus? The weekly end user statistics are...
That's right.
Net something statistics.
That was the reports that Chandler had to fill out at work, right?
The weenus. Never mind.
That's funny. We got there. Never
mind. It's fine. Just go on.
Really?
Go on without me. It's too late.
AP gifted another 5 memberships. Thank you so much, AP. Everybody.
Jeff's alive. He's in chat.
Get on here, Jeff. You have the link.
He said,
AP,
you started.
thank you for the memberships. Will Call Magic, Mofo, Nicholas Starro, Fiery Podcast. We're all gifted memberships. Guys, thanks. Make sure to give your thanks to AP for the membership.
Thanks, AP.
Oh my god. My mocha dicks are growing. I'm so excited.
I love it.
I'm so excited. My mocha dicks are getting bigger.
Oh my.
So many jokes.
Jeff, get in here if you're alive.
So many
Jess
jokes.
and Val are barely alive, but they're here.
I'm here.
I was not as drunk as anyone else because I did not join the stream. Which, hey, Pats for Patrick, I made a good call in not joining the stream when I was getting peer pressure to do so.
How dead we are all today. I mean, I'm so sorry, Fluxx. I was really excited for this stream, and I was just like, I don't want to get too drunk because I want to show up and like actually have a good time and have fun. And now here I am. I'm like a zombie of myself. So I'm trying.
A couple of beers.
No,
maybe I need a little whiskey to like wake myself up. Oh God, it's been too much. No.
Little hair of the dog.
I feel like we should definitely have like day after like streams because it's hilarious to see everybody just kind of like
the
fumbling around and being
total on and off all the time, like
warts and all realism. This is I mean you get to see like the aftermath. It's
like
Sunday
mornings in the barracks.
Yeah.
Oh,
everybody will all eat breakfast burritos on stream together. It'll be fun. We'll do it right in the morning. Everybody will have a killer headache. It'll be we'll have to turn all the lights down.
It'd be rough.
It would be
I
really
didn't wake
bad.
up today till like 2:30 in the afternoon.
Lucky you got to sleep that much. I woke up
nice.
I woke up at like I want to say like 7 or 8 and just could not get back to sleep. So mad about that.
None of you have kids. It doesn't matter. It's like I have to go to bed. I'm on a countdown. I have to.
Valhalla has kids. He has goats.
Baby goats. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
he has
goat
kids.
I mean, aren't goat babies called kids?
They are. That's why I made that reference. He does have kids, literally.
Technically, I have 12 kids.
You won't get CPS calling you over the goats, though.
ASPA or PETA don't fuck around either.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that took forever.
Yeah,
PETA.
I woke up at like 10:30 and I was like, oh crap, I need to do my morning Minecraft. And then like 2 seconds after waking up, Mrs. Fluxx is like, oh crap, we're supposed to go to lunch with my mother today in an hour. And we're like, oh, whoopsie. At least we remembered and we weren't late. That's all that matters.
I was supposed to meet Fast Group, Tony from down in Florida or Georgia. I was supposed to meet him for lunch today. I woke up at 2:30. I was like, oh no. But he changed plans, so it was fine. It was fine.
Hey, Fluxx.
Yeah.
You weren't late, but you were gay.
Yeah.
Always.
Late and hetero.
See, that's the thing. But that I'm allowed to be late because except they Stingy has taken to saying late and hetero. So
what about being bi? Like Just asking.
I think
I
you're
think-
still latent gay then.
Yeah, I think that's still on
Yeah.
the latent gay side.
Or latent celibate, maybe. You get no poon for you. No, nothing.
None.
You get nothing.
That's sad.
Right?
I
Like
don't
Willy
like
Wonka,
that.
you get nothing.
Nothing.
I'll just be late and gay or on time and gay or whatever and gay. I'm gay. I'm gay enough.
No. It's whatever is more offensive to you.
Words are so
So
hard.
like,
Fine.
Oh.
I call dibs on late and incel.
no.
Late and
Incel?
incel?
That's fun.
Yes.
You got it.
Involuntarily celibate.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I don't want that one. So that's cool. I'm like, you got dibs.
Are we all
We're
gonna come
latent
up
cups.
with like? Do we have to get like monikers for every channel? Late and hetero, late and
No. It's
No,
just
we
latent
can't-
gay.
Yeah, keep it simple because you
It's
know
just
that
latent
starts
gay.
to sound like the pronoun people. And,
Exactly.
like, for
We're not
each
doing
channel, it has to be a yeah, no.
But
Not
it's
about
like
that
we're
one.
making
That's the
fun of them
funny
though,
part.
so who cares?
That's true.
Oh, she's got a point there.
And
Yeah.
I decided after
Fair.
last night, after talking with Steve, that I now identify as Native American.
I like it. The braids, they work.
Yeah, see?
You could totally pass. You
Yeah.
probably. I mean, everybody
mean-
doesn't everybody have like a little bit like 12.6%. You know, something.
If they're
Well,
going
I
to be
am
paying
native to the
reparations, I
American.
identify
I've
as
never-
black.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
I think if Steve can identify as a lesbian, then you can totally do that.
Oh gosh, him and his sidecars.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah, my wife does a great rim job.
I love the fact that Gosney's been getting dirty lately. It
Oh,
makes me
she's
so
right,
happy.
Gabe.
I love it.
I
He's
love
so
Gosney.
relaxed and like super fun.
Raunchy
Right?
as shit, though. I love it.
Uh-huh.
I
He's-
can't
he's a
believe
little
he fell asleep
simpy.
last night.
You what?
When he
Right.
felt like when he just kind of like
Oh, and he
Oh,
fell
yeah,
asleep during the
he
stream.
did.
I was like, is he asleep? And he's just
Oh yeah, yeah.
but he popped right back awake.
Oh yeah, He
popped
was
right
probably
back to
listening the
sleep.
whole time
It was
too.
kind of like, did you ever see that clip of potentially criminal falling asleep mid sentence, and then he
No.
wakes back up and literally finishes what he was saying? It was amazing.
I love that. It's really good.
Good
Oh.
Lord, I need
I
to
haven't seen
see
that one.
that.
He about
I
fell
finally got
asleep
to meet
last
him
night
night.
on Ricada's stream.
He's a
Who
He
cool
about
did?
did. Sean, he about did.
Oh,
He was off camera, but like he was sitting there for a while and he hadn't said anything for like a half hour or something. Somebody was like, "Sean, you there?" He's like, "Yeah." And then like 5 minutes later, he's like, "I gotta go. I'm sloshed."
Yeah, he was MIA for a while.
For real.
it definitely it's so funny to think of like just what the internet is now. And like this is what we all do. We get super wasted and hang out. It's fucking hilarious.
We make
I
good
love
life
it.
choices. Good
That
life
was
choices.
really fun last night.
It would be so funny to be like in the position of like, okay, I'm not gonna drink tonight, like you Fluxx, and just like watch everybody get progressively more and more trash.
Oh, it's awesome.
And I saw
Oh.
somebody commented on last night's stream, and they were like, "These streams are great, but they would be better if people drank less." And I'm like, "What planet are you on?
Bite
that's,
your tongue.
that's the whole purpose. It's
Watch
more-
it.
Like, what are you? Are we in? Is this opposite day? Are we in some kind of backwards, like upside down land? No.
If I
Right?
can't drink on the internet, I'm just not going to internet anymore. That's
Yeah,
what I'm.
Exactly.
Exactly.
True.
It's just so funny because it's just I love it. Just between everybody, you just get such a wide variety of
Personality.
yeah.
And my favorite thing is like waking up the next day and not knowing what the hell I did or said on stream and hoping that
Oh
I
my
didn't make an
God.
ass out of myself.
Oh,
like I got
but-
a message from my friend Skipper, who's like he's an attorney and he was watching and he was like, "You were flirting with all of the girls." And I was like,
Yeah,
he was like,
that.
"You were such a big flirt," and I was like, "Who did I flirt with?" And he was like, "All the girls." And I was like, "Oh, thank God! At least I wasn't flirting
Like,
with
just
men."
the girls, it's
I'm like,
okay.
"That's okay."
Okay, so on that note, right? Like you have these feelings like, oh no, what did I say? But you don't have the balls to like go back and watch it. And you're just like,
No, never.
I'm gonna leave that. That was that person's problem yesterday. I am
Yeah.
a new
Right?
creature.
You only have to be worried if they clip it.
Yeah. No, I asked
But,
other people to watch for me like last month, and they were like, I don't know, I don't remember if I was yelling. I don't know what I did last month. I was just like, I'm just going to leave that and just just file it away.
That wasn't me. I'm a new person today. Just
I
gonna
will
leave that
say
precisely.
this: I've been clipped saying some really stupid shit, And every time that it's happened, I've gained subs. So it's what it is.
Also, it's good to say the dumb shit.
Just be you. I have a clip I want to send to you, Flex. Talk amongst yourself. Amongst yourselves. Words are hard.
Right?
Words are so hard today.
Talk amongst yourselves.
And it's really funny when Jeff gets so drunk that he starts making the guests repeat themselves 4 times, or when he starts rereading the super chats.
Like, oh my god, like so many chats. It's like the same super chat, and he'll read it with like different grammatical and pronunciation errors every time, which is really great. And then he'll be like, "This person says," and then he'll react to it differently. There was one time he read a super chat where somebody talked about me. Like, and simping, and at first he read it like somebody was simping for me, and then he read it like, no, you're the simp, Chandler. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, you simp for men. I'm like, I don't know if that's what that person is saying, but okay. He was really like on another level. I love Jeff as he gets. I mean, there have been some epic moments. really epic moments.
Yeah,
it's great to be a part of it.
Nicholas, what is the SEK?
Swedish kroner.
It's the sexy.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
Ooh, sexy dollars. Thank you for the 50 sexy dollars.
There you go.
I'll take the 50 sexy dollars. Drunk me likes to buy sober me trashy gifts.
Did you see his
jackets? The jackets are so
jackets?
Good. Yeah. The one with all the playing cards on it? That was so epic. This was a gift to sober me from drunk me.
You got pretty good.
It is.
That's a pretty good Swedish accent.
You can't unfuck a clusterfuck.
She does a good, like Nicholas.
That's pretty good
impersonation.
Thank you. I do it all the time because it's my favorite phrase. And he has it on a mug, and I'm mad that he won't sell it. I want the mug so bad.
Like, I thought he was talking about doing that.
He said like when he hit 5,000 subscribers, I think, or like 10,000. Nicholas, make the mug. I want to buy it immediately. Like I'm buying everybody's merch. Make merch. I'll buy it. You can't unfuck a clusterfuck.
You can't unfuck a clusterfuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
I love
I
Nicholas. He's one of my
that
favorites.
so much.
Nicholas is incredible.
Awesome.
Like we did the Anderson trial together, and he's really funny, and he's really wonderful, and he's just like he's one of my favorites.
I just met him in person recently. I think, well, not in person, but like on stream recently.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
I did have an invite, but he's working his thingies, his actual job and stuff. So.
Real jobs.
To be a lawyer, unfortunately.
Yeah.
These people have to be lawyers during the day, so
it sucks so bad having a real job sometimes, because there's so many times when I'm like, I just want to jump onto Jeff's stream or jump onto somebody's stream and like hang out, and I can't because my real job is like present. Responsibilities.
Those pesky real jobs.
Right?
It would be wonderful to just have this as a career. It'd be really ideal, really fun. If this could just be like your main income stream, you just stream all the time and comment on stuff. You sit on your butt, you talk to people. It's great. I love it. You drink. It's fantastic.
But I feel
Who doesn't want
that? I feel like it would also get very draining. Like just
that's the thing. Like with Ricada.
Oh yeah.
You know, like Ricada's on stream for like 12 hours. I'm like, how does he do it? Like does he get up to? Does he ever pee? Like, how does he just sit there for so long?
Yeah, he has a song. You never heard it?
And a Gatorade bottle.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
I'm sorry I asked.
Hey, yes, I sent you on Twitter a clip that I took a few months back of Ricada giving advice.
Ooh.
I'm gonna excuse me for a few minutes, ladies. I'll be back.
Okie dokie. Well, you leave. We're gonna bring out Dave. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Dave? How you doing?
How's it going? And wait, we also have Drex here.
What up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you doing?
How you guys doing?
What's up, Drex? How you
So
doing?
we got Dave Helm.
Yeah.
Wait, is this who do you got next to you, Fluxx?
This is Mrs. Fluxx, Drex.
Mrs. Fluxx, my mortal enemy. I still love you though.
Oh no!
I still love you. Well, I was gonna have my name for.
You what?
I said, but she has feet, so like he can't like hate her too much.
I know. I can't hate. Feet is a thing. I'm sure attorney David Helm is going to represent the hotel manager who was sucking toes.
Oh God, I
We
heard
read about
that.
that. That was
Oh God, you guys
Yeah.
were going on about that last night. I was like, I had to
Chandler,
turn it
you
down.
need that in your life.
I had
You
to
need
turn
to
it
know.
down. I can't,
okay.
be-
So, but I think there is a type of person that you would be okay waking up sucking your toes to.
Never.
That was my thought in my chat.
No.
No one.
Yeah, you know, it's
I
funny.
said,
So,
okay, ladies, Brad Pitt, maybe.
No.
No.
see, women say that, and I did the crazy test once. There was a girl I knew who said that she would never do two guys at once, and I said that's bullshit. She says, "No, Drex, because the women who do that stuff's crazy." I said, "Okay, I'm going to give you the crazy test." I said, "Who is like the guy that you view as like the best dude ever?" She goes, "Dwayne, as in The Rock, right? Dwayne The Rock Johnson." I said, "Okay, here's the scenario: you get two Dwayne Johnsons or no Dwayne Johnsons." She goes, I was like, "You can't pick one. It's got to be so you have The Rock and his clone, right? Or never, you never touch The Rock in your whole life." She goes, "Okay, fine. I guess I would do two." I go, "There you go." So it's not out of the realm that you would get spit roasted.
Yeah.
Spit roasted.
No.
That's awesome.
Have you never heard that before?
I've never heard spit roasted. I've heard
Oh,
a
God,
lot.
The
David.
Eiffel Tower. No shit, Jeff.
What? We got proof of life from Jeff.
He lives.
I was waiting for you to send the link, but you didn't, so I had to scroll clear in the hell
no.
back through our messages to each other to find it.
I resent it to you just now.
Well, I'm here now, so don't need it.
Happy to see you.
Wait, Jeff, is that Godzilla in the
Always.
background?
That is that's my 1954 Raymond Burr Godzilla movie poster.
Oh wow.
That's one of my prized possessions.
What do you think about the monster movie, just in general?
I love them.
I mean, so
I
like
miss
they're
the
kind of
old
missing
monster
from
movies.
today, right? Like there's something missing about like
Everything's gotta
Cloverfield
be
was
so
decent for what it
hyper-real.
was.
The first Cloverfield was great. By the time they got to space, it sucked.
Well, Cloverfield Lane, 10 Cloverfield Lane was actually really good, very underrated.
Yeah.
John Goodman was amazing in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. John
He was
Goodman
amazing.
Amazing.
Did you guys see the remake?
Of what?
Of Cloverfield?
Yeah.
Well,
There's a
they've
remake?
already remade it.
Didn't they remake it just a couple of years ago?
Well, they did the origin story where they went to space and it sucked.
Yeah.
Which one was that? I don't remember that one.
I
It's
thought
like
they did
Cloverfield
one
in
like just a
space.
few years ago. I didn't see it because I thought it was gonna suck.
Does the chat
But-
know about this? I've never heard of this.
And I don't think it was supposed to be originally a Cloverfield tie-in. They just sort of tacked that on.
Oh, okay.
That would make sense because that movie sucked.
Yeah. Oh Lord. So Jeff, how you feeling today?
Wonderful.
Any hangover or anything?
No, I've been awake for like 5 or 6. That's what I said when I said, "Oh, you started." I waited till like 10,
Oh.
10 11 after 8. I'm like, well, I guess she's not doing this, so I went about my business.
Oh
Damn.
I didn't get any notifications, by the way, Fluxx.
man, YouTube is so fucking rude.
So what I thought was happening was, oh, it's not like an actual stream. I thought it was just like a house party, like hang. So like I was like, I'm gonna eat a piece of pizza, like whatever, like hang out, and I'm like, and Mr. Cron was all, "Hey, look, Fluxx is on." I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm late."
Damn.
Yeah, well, like I said, I waited like 10 minutes. You didn't start. I'm like, all right, I guess she's not doing it.
Well,
Maybe she's.
so I mean, when we first started, it was me, Jess, and Chandler, and we were all backstage, and we kind of got to talking, and we started a little late.
Yeah.
Now I'll
You know
blind
how it
anyone
always
with my
happens.
amazing head. There we go.
You can say Jess. I don't think I've met Drex. I haven't met. Hi, I'm David Helm, by the way. MLS Law.
Yeah.
So- oh, you're in
MLS
Michigan.
Yes.
Yeah, introduce yourself real quick.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I don't know about
haven't
you,
done
Dave.
any of that either.
Yeah. So my channel is MLS Law Show, Michigan Law Show. It's been around for about 5 years, but last couple of months started streaming some trials and doing some other stuff and being a lot more, I guess, regular on it. And it's been a lot of fun so far. We just finished up the Letitia Stout trial.
Which
And
one is that?
that was the Colorado woman that killed her stepson and claimed insanity.
Oh, yeah,
with
okay.
DID, Tupac's still alive. There's necromancy.
Of
There's
course.
vampires in Alaska.
The vampire,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, that woman. So we just finished that one up. And then we, before that, I did Zachariah Anderson. I streamed that, Opposite Vices, apparently. And then Now we have a new New Hampshire case. I think it's New Hampshire. New Hampshire v. Brandon something. The guy who killed his minister, allegedly. Shot his minister.
Oh, yeah.
So we're covering that, trying to get up to speed on that tomorrow.
Do you think there's going to be foul play that gets exposed in that? Usually when someone, in general, it's usually personal. You know what I'm saying? When people do things that's one-on-one, we don't mean someone that puts on the hockey mask and goes after the whole school. But when someone goes after like one person, right, there's usually a personal vendetta there. So like, what do you think is going to get exposed once you get to trial?
Well, with the minister case?
Yeah.
So actually the state rested yesterday. This is the amazing thing, though. So the state rested yesterday. There's also a tie-in with the minister's son, who apparently 3 weeks after the minister was killed, shot up the defendant's father's wedding. And so there's some idea that maybe he actually is the one who killed the father or the pastor or minister, whatever he is. And then but so the defense or the state rested, and before the defense went, there was a bunch of sidebar motions off the record, and then they came back and were like, okay, we're going to give you guys all the weekend to figure out what you're going to do here. And Mr. Brandon, if you feel like you want to represent yourself going forward, we'll do that Monday. So I think he's having his attorneys withdraw, and so he can represent himself and take the stand and testify. And I have no idea what's going to come of that.
What is the percentage of guys or gals who any defendant who represents themselves and wins? How rare is that?
Don't know, because they're usually fools, right?
It's usually Ronnie O'Neal III, who is innocent, by the way. Legal vices. Ronnie O'Neal III didn't do nothing, man.
Okay.
I honestly have no idea. I just remember when I was in law school, I was trial watching and went into a courtroom, and there was a guy who was defending himself, and he would literally walk back and forth between the defense table and the witness stand and ask himself questions and then answer as if
you
he
could
was
do
talking.
that.
You could do it in a bunch of different ways. Usually, you do it in a narrative because it doesn't sound like you're insane.
But didn't walking back and forth make him look insane?
Oh yeah, no, it absolutely did.
Yeah. But by the way, Dave, and then like you walk around. So yeah, man, and then you like come back. It's like someone's like, did you look at the jury? And was the jury
the greatest thing I ever watched? I was just mesmerized.
Wait, what was this case? I got to write this down. What case?
I've seen it once. I've seen that once.
It was years ago. Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh wow, that I wish I could be a jury member. In like everyone hates the idea of jury duty, right? Everyone tries to duck it. There's always that like small chance that you could get put on like the the craziest trial of the century. Fluxx, if you could be on any trial, right? Any jury, which one would you do? Like historically, like it could be any case, Casey Anthony, whoever. Like, what would be like the one case that you wish you could be on?
Nicholas. Hi Nick. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
If I could be on any trial, like public or I mean like just
any like big major trial, any trial that you can remember.
I mean Zachary Anderson 100%, because that would be, I would convince the entire jury of jury nullification on that one, and a full acquittal.
I believe in you.
You need to go the nullification route on that one. You could just
on that one. That one's just common sense and reasonable doubt. I don't know. I think there was a plant in that one convincing everybody, because there was zero proof in that case. In that one. Sorry, I meant Zachary, not oh my God.
You're good.
I'm tired. I'm tired. Zachariah. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Yes, I would go on that one. I don't understand I don't understand that case. I cannot, as a lay person, as a citizen, I cannot fathom that case.
Did you say a gay person?
No.
Layperson.
Well,
layperson.
We all saw it so differently, when we
now someone can say like laying gay instead of Nick being late gay. Can I say laying gay?
Yep, yeah. Laying gay.
I don't know, Chauvin, the Chauvin trial. I have issues.
Yeah.
I have issues.
Chauvin trial.
I mean, at least that one had a body.
True.
Yeah, true.
That one had a body.
But I can't pick the same one that you picked. So, like,
That's fair. That's
Chauvin. Next.
Well,
Yeah.
David, this is the thing that, like from the outside looking in, right? Like if the ladies on the panel, and I know Jess, ladies in general have a show. It's the only carryover I got from my child's mom is we were in Breezy Point. We were at my cabin and it rained in the summer. And it was like we were there for a week. It rained for like 5.5 of the days, right? And there was a show that she introduced me to. It is the only show that I kept like from that whole relationship. The only thing I kept was the show Snapped. And
I don't know if I know
every
that show.
woman knows about that show, right? Like,
okay,
that is their game.
Hell yeah.
Is this these women that like reach their breaking point?
Yeah, the women who decide they're gonna
kill.
Yeah, and they gotta go ahead and delete the boyfriend or the husband for the insurance money or whatever
I told
crazy
him to
story.
stop snapping his gun.
Yeah, and it's like, but some of these cases are so bizarre, and I'm always thinking to myself, like, you'll see, usually, the Snap episodes end with like a conviction, right? Because it's true crime, right?
Mhm.
But every now and then, some of them get off, or some get like light sentences. And what's crazy to me is how many times people are convicted with some very circumstantial evidence, right? You know what I mean? Like nothing really concrete. It's just, like where you were tried, right? Like I've always said Mike Tyson was convicted of raping Desiree Washington because he was in Indiana. And there was a lot of stuff that was not admitted into trial. If you knew the real backstory of how they railroaded Mike, like the other Miss Black America pageants weren't allowed to testify. There was a white dude who came forward to help Mike Tyson because she did the same thing to him, a la Gone Girl. Remember Ben Affleck's character meets up with that older dude, and he's like, "Wait a minute." He goes, "Yeah, man, I saw you on TV. She did the same shit to me." That happened to Mike Tyson. But if a judge doesn't allow certain people that would help your case, like that kid in Scotland who got hit he got hit with some time. He got Me Too'd. He had 40,000 texts that prove his innocence, and it wasn't admitted into trial. The police held the phone. So you think about how many times people have been convicted with like very flimsy evidence, and there's people doing hard time. And Dave, you're in the state, Michigan, that has dad by default, and you guys have some of the most horrible horror stories in the dad by default law.
What do you mean? Dad by default? Yeah. So you mean like if you're married and your wife gets pregnant,
that sucks too. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what you mean by dad.
So if you have your phone next to you, Dave, just type in "dad by default Michigan." There is a law. You can literally just put anyone's name on.
Isn't that something like if me and Mrs. Valhalla got pregnant and had a black baby, like I'm dad by default?
Oh no. So dad by default is the standard for all states if you are married, right? So if you are married, the assumed parentage, father is the spouse. So they just go like this. Oh yeah, that guy's name is automatically on. No. There's something more sinister. Dad by default is Jess gets pregnant, just puts a dude, right? It's Nick all the way across the world. Somehow he's the dad. And it's like, wait a minute, you can't do that. And so guys are getting hit with child support orders. They're like, I've never even met this woman. It's one thing to an old flame.
There's no DNA testing required.
So I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 3 ways to be established as a father in the state of Michigan. One is to be legally married to the woman who gives birth. That's automatic. Then it's to sign an affidavit of parentage, or if your name ends up on the birth certificate. And that's what he's talking about here is when you fill a form out when the child is born, they could put anybody's name on there, and then you are dad by default. Yep. And then you have to go and file a sort of anti-paternity action and get an order in place. That's after you have to do the DNA.
Dad have to sign it though, because I mean I've had a kid. You sign it. The dad has to sign it when you fill out the birth certificate thing. I mean, does the dad have to sign it to be?
I don't remember ever signing my kid's birth certificate.
Nope.
No,
I never did. So Jess,
California, you do.
Yep. Jess, a chick can literally write a name on, right? Yeah. Even though Valhalla has never met this woman, she can literally write Valhalla is the father, and like so he'll be minding his own business, and then one day he gets hit with an order, and he's like, wait a minute. Where am I? What do you mean I owe you money?
Well, and then they can go file if they're getting state aid, if you're getting any sort of like assistance, like food stamps or anything like that. The prosecutor in the county will actually force a child support action open because it's the law that if you're getting state aid, you have to have child support, and then that could get backed up. You get charged with a felony, even though you don't know anything's going. on your name's on the birth certificate, child support's being racked up, and you could get charged with a felony for non-payment of child support. And and essentially you could have all that happen and you're completely in the dark on it.
Wow.
That is, I didn't know what you meant by dad by default, but now I see all the news articles that call it dad by default.
It's no joke, man. And because one of our friends of the show, our BBW lover, Wilhelm, he's in Michigan, and he and his boys talk about it, man, because there was a recent dude who just got hit by that law. Like, if you look it up, there's a story that just happened within like the last maybe week and a half or two or something.
No.
And this dude got hit with some like arrears, everything, right? Because when you have arrears, you can't leave the country. So if they hit Mrs. Fluxx with arrears,
your pay gets stopped. You can't leave the country.
Yep.
Wow.
But imagine that, Fluxx. You don't even know this person. You've never met him.
How do you fight that?
Well, you have to file a motion in court to dismiss all of it and be done. And basically what you have to allege is that they committed fraud, and you have to do DNA testing and all this stuff.
Yeah,
it's a giant.
Would the DNA test be like the first step in disputing that kind of a claim? Like
it is
easy,
the first.
done.
Yeah, it is the first step. But then the process, the time that it takes, and everything goes as smooth as the other side allows it to go too. So, you file this thing, and then if the person wants to dodge service, and then you finally get them served, and you drag them in the court, and then they, you get a court order for the DNA, then you got to make sure and follow up. And if they don't go, then, it goes as smooth as you want the other side, or as the other side allows it to go.
Well, and then if anybody ever decides they want to be a surrogate father, don't.
No, never.
Wait, what?
Never.
No, also,
do not be. The only place you should ever deposit your sperm is in a sperm bank. If you
you can't do that. No, Jeff. No.
Wait. What's a surrogate father? A stepfather?
No, a surrogate father is when you essentially donate your sperm.
Like if
bank.
Mrs. Fluxx and I were to ask
Okay,
that,
sorry.
Great example.
he would say no.
Pro tip
Yeah, I
to
would
every
say
guy
no in a
out there.
heartbeat, or he should.
Pro
say
tip
no.
to every
I would
guy:
say no.
do not
Love you
ever,
both, but I would say no.
never donate sperm ever. Don't do that ever under any fucking circumstance.
If you do it in Denmark, because there you have the right of anonymity. That's a sperm donor.
Denmark.
Well, wasn't there
Nick,
that guy in Denmark who got ordered not to donate any more sperm?
Yeah.
No,
That was in the Hague.
Holland. Holland.
Okay.
In Holland.
Oh, in Holland.
He fathered between probably over 500. Might be as much as 1,200.
And it was through the official channels. So, I mean, it was all legit. They were just worried that they're going to start that his offspring are going to start randomly running into each other and having children.
He was going to be the new Genghis Khan.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly. You all right, Jeff?
Oh no!
Oh Lord! Carrie sends a $5.50 super chat in Canadian dollars. Right? The CA is Canadian dollars.
Canada, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What do y'all think about no gender on birth certificates now? I think it's absolutely insane. I do as well. I think that's stupid. Like,
I agree.
Absolutely insane.
I don't think this
all the
woke
other
train is going to stop
information.
ever. Let's be real. This is not going to stop until the collapse.
But I don't think the collapse is all that far away.
No. Megan Fox said she gives it 20 years.
Oh, less.
I've said roughly the same thing. I said within a generation. So we've got one generation away from the entire country totally collapsing.
Oh, I'm like,
probably
but
about 10
I
years.
hope we make it to the end of the year at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm just happy when we make it each year.
Well, I mean,
when
you're witnessing
did the beginning of
hyperacceleration.
the end start? Like you say, like 10 years or whatever. But when did the beginning of the end start? It's not this year. It was years ago already.
Well, absolutely. So,
Clinton.
Well, look at it like this.
Oof.
I would argue the beginning of the end started. The last chance America had to right the ship was ruined by Ronald Reagan. Once Ronald Reagan signs no-fault divorce into law, from that point forward, it's over. Any chance you had to save your country ended with Ronald Reagan signing no-fault divorce. Think about it.
Ronald
People talk
Reagan
about the
sign
19th
for no-fault
Amendment.
divorce?
What's that?
What did Ronald Reagan sign to issue in?
No, that's what legalized no-fault. Back in the day, you had to have a reason for divorce, right? There was a fault divorce.
Yeah,
You
but
couldn't
isn't that state law controls that?
No. So here's the thing: the law of the land for virtual. I think it's the rule for all 50. Just like common law marriage exists in I think only like 2 or 3 states now. But like no fault divorce was not the law of the land before he signs that decree. Once you do that, if you guys notice, anywhere that you hear someone got divorced, they go irreconcilable differences, right? Just no reason. Just I don't feel like it. I'm not happy. And someone goes, well, Drex, why is that a problem? Single motherhood skyrocketed. And then guess what happens when there's no dad and you have a bunch of single moms? Guess what? Rockefeller funded schools
without discipline.
With no discipline now, right? And they go to the Rockefeller schools, and then what do? They indoctrinate them with all this bullshit. And it got, and here's the thing though, Dave, they didn't push the gender shit in 1988, right? They inch it, right? Inch it. Inch it. So if you ask any of the guys on the panel, right? Me, you, Jeff, Val, Nick, if we start talking to dudes, you know what they're going to tell you? We saw just an inch by inch. Like girls were given, I'll give you guys a prime example. Every girl that we knew was given an A in Phi Ed, right? Just because they had a vagina. Do you remember that?
Given an A in what?
In Phi Ed. Think about it.
Gym class.
In gym class.
Got it.
I got like a B-.
You must have really been fucking up.
I could do 1 pull-up and I passed. It's fine.
You must have been. If you got a B- in gym as a girl, you were fucking.
No,
up.
I got a B.
She didn't know how to play the game.
Yeah, right. Well, because let me explain why. They talked about effort and all these factors, right? Girls, you remember this? They would sit and talk while sports were going on, right? Whether it be volleyball unit, floor hockey, the mile run, they could just walk. And you're like, wait a minute, you're giving them A's in class for what? On what basis?
There was girls in gym class that didn't do anything. They wouldn't even get
literally
dressed.
nothing,
and they would still pass.
There were, but you're describing this history that I did not experience. So I'm kind of like, I'm gonna push back on you. And we're about the same age, so like I don't know.
I have no
girls that were participating in
like
my gym class, but I didn't. I was always the one kind of getting out of the gym class because I didn't want to run in circles.
Oh, I was a gym rat, bro. I was running the mile barefoot. That's what I was doing.
I was a gym rat until too many things happened and I left. It's why that's how I got into weightlifting. I got into weightlifting because I remember I slammed a ball down. That was in 6th grade. By 9th grade, I was so done with it because I told them our high school started in 10th. And I said I would never go into the gym again due to the politics. I was like, they give girls a pass on everything. And then the dudes, we were going hard in gym, hard. And you were basically punished for competition, i.e. masculinity, right? If it was floor hockey unit and I went to check somebody, you're playing too rough. But if a girl did something, that's awesome. This is 25 years ago.
That I agree with.
You remember that, right, Dave?
I know that.
Girls were applauded for everything. And so at the time, you don't really. Do you guys remember the law of the land was it's not okay to hit girls? Okay, that's cool. But yet, why are girls allowed to hit boys? When this stuff started seeping in slowly but surely, gynocentrism, right? Mm-hmm. You get to fast forward to now. And now all of a sudden, we don't know what gender anybody is. Oh, Fluxx, you got kids. We can, they can get their genitals cut off behind your back. And if you question it, you go to jail. What? Slowly but surely. Oh yeah, Alan knows, man. It became so sinister, man. That's how you started getting social credit scores, right? You could argue social credit was in school.
All that's done is escalate too. Since then.
Yeah, it escalated so fast, so rapidly. And think about it. If you notice, Val, it keeps getting it's escalating quicker because there's no one. Do you know who stops anything from happening that's bad? Men. That's what you guys want to stop a tyrant? All right, let's find that female army who. Oh wait, that's right. It never happened, right? It's never fucking happened.
Fluxx is just got real hurt by that.
When shit gets real, you better have strong men because if you don't have strong dudes, if you have a bunch of soy boys who are out in California, and I want you guys to imagine the beta cucks in SoCal, NorCal, these lames in Minneapolis. If they were the ones who had to defend the country's done.
Oh God! Did you see that article I tagged you in on Twitter last week about the lady who she only will date a guy after they submit like a 500-word essay.
Yeah, that broad.
That's not
she was on
real.
Hinge.
That's not real.
She's like, at first it was a joke,
It was a
but
joke,
then guys
yeah.
started taking it seriously. I'm like, oh, they're all beta cucks. That's why.
You know, here's the thing. First of all, do you know you're a beta male when you actually do that, right? If you sit there and go, I'm going to submit like 500 pages, 500 words, that means that you get pegged and you deserve to get pegged. You really don't. You're like less than worthless as a dude. Now, and this is the thing though. This is the reason why I tell guys not to be beta males, right?
Mm-hmm.
That woman asked yourself this question, Fluxx. Is she still single?
Yeah.
I guarantee she is.
Yep.
She's
So she
still
had all
taking
those suitors.
applications.
This is a message for all the beta males. No woman wants you, okay? None.
Mm-hmm.
Not even one. I know what you're thinking. What about that one? No.
Nope.
You are a fucking orbiter. She will use you for dinner dates. You're okay. When you look in a girl's phone, this is a pro tip. I've made this point before. Look in a girl's phone. Fluxx, you know what I'm talking about. Jess knows what I'm talking about. Inside of a girl's phone, your utility to her is listed as your name. So if you're a beta cup, your name may be DD, right? Designated driver Joe, right? You're like, who the hell is DD Joe? Mrs. Fluxx goes, oh yeah, when Mrs. Fluxx and I go out and we get hammered, we call our little beta cup to come pick us up, so that's cheaper than an Uber. Yes, queens. Wherever you go, I'll be there. I just want to get off.
I love this character
of your queenliness.
I love that character so much,
and it is in that moment, Fluxx.
That's not a character. This is his character. That's what he's like when he's off.
Yeah, the Batman Bruce Wayne thing. But it's true. I mean, Jess, you've seen that, right? You've seen girls who have guys stored in their phone by their utility, right? Like weed guy or Big Dick Willie, like whatever he provides, that's his name in her phone. And the problem is, I say that, and everyone pretends that they have no clue what I'm talking about. No, I've never heard of this, Drex. Okay, go look at her phone.
You ain't wrong.
Thou knows.
I mean, that's just people in general. I typically have people in my phone that way, just described.
Well, is it like, let's say it's like YouTube personality or something? I can understand that, right? Or like like the let's say like the mechanic, like Mechanic Jim or something.
You know what?
Right?
Back in the day, I did.
But you know what I'm talking about,
I had
right?
my truck guy.
Yep.
And then,
people are stored as their utility. Like I actually like, unless it's like a rare situation, I have people's number in my phone as their actual name. So like in my phone, it would say David Helm. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't say like, like when I get fucking high on a Coke binge guy or something. No, it's gonna have the dude.
Like Joe, guy with a pickup truck.
Yeah, and you know what I'm talking about. People will put the utility that person serves as their name.
Mm-hmm.
Which maybe isn't necessarily a bad thing either. It's not necessarily every utility a person has is a negative utility.
No, it's absolutely not.
The situation that you're talking about.
Yeah. In the situation that I'm referring to the guys that like, okay, when the guys don't get laid, right? There's guys that complain. And I know you guys have been hearing all these crazy statistics out there. Guys aren't even trying anymore. Guys are done. They're checking out. Well, guess what? If you look at her phone, if you ask these guys and they have a female friend, that's their bestie, that's their ride or die. And you're like, so tell me about like, your relationship with this ride or die girl, And as they start to describe it, you're like, so what do you get out of this? Right? That's when there's a problem. If it's one-sided, I think that's a problem that people need to look at. Every relationship that we have should be mutually beneficial, right? Whether you go to work every day, like think about it. None of us here would ever go on any job to work for free. You see what I'm saying?
Hell no.
We're not charity cases. So the job is getting labor out of you, right? And they're getting productivity. You're getting money. So most people say, okay, based on what you're getting paid, obviously, that's a fair trade, right? But imagine you're the guy who literally shows up to work every day and you spend your own money to get there and you do everything that you mop the floors, you do everything, and all you get is like a fucking pat on the head. It's like, that's it, bro? Like, you're doing that's a lot of work. So,
sitting on that back burner, hoping for the opportunity.
They sit in the freezer.
It's so sad to see where society has fallen. Because it's like, why?
You got a new boyfriend? Well, if that doesn't work out, I'm still here for you. That kind.
See, I feel I'm maybe I'm rose-colored glasses here. I feel like everything we're talking about for the last few minutes is a minority of the population, and it's just been amplified by social media and regular media.
I'm
and all of
praying.
that.
I'm praying that's the case, but I really
would
don't
argue.
think so.
I would
How many
argue
people
that the
give money
social
to
media is making it more mainstream. I would argue that because of social media, more and more people are taking this route.
Maybe that's what
anybody,
it is. But it's been
that
amplified.
gives to anything on OnlyFans is this kind of person. Why do you sign for? I don't get this OnlyFans thing. That's exactly what we're talking. The millions of people are spending millions of dollars on something that they're never going to even remotely have. And then like
free.
Okay, wait.
But no,
let me push
she
back.
texted me. They didn't text you. Some dude in India texted you on her account.
Push
yeah,
back
there was
a
some
touch
guy.
on that, Jeff.
There was that guy that like he sent like $70,000 to that girl, and then he ended up killing his parents because they found out.
Oh, it was way more than 70 grand.
Yeah.
He sent like $250,000 to that
Yeah.
woman.
Wait,
Like,
what?
But this is simply new technology because before that they were going to the strip clubs
That's
and
true.
doing the exact same thing.
Yep. I'll give you that.
No, this dude, like he stole from his whole family. They all tried to like stop
They tried to like
him.
put him in rehab.
They even contacted this girl and was like, "Stop accepting money from him because he's stealing it from anybody." And so he ended up just killing all of them.
I had a
Mom,
friend who was
mom,
a
dad,
male
and brother.
There was a brother
Mom,
who
dad, and
survived
brother.
though. There was one brother who survived,
Yeah.
and he like I'm sure he lied about a lot of it. It was very ugly, and the girl is just like out there, just
And
then
she's
was
just
kind
a
of an
regular,
accessory.
like,
Was
and
it
she
the
came
Amaranth,
in
or-
like she's just
She has
setting
every
them
right
up.
to. Amaranth got a $70,000.
It's like a Ferrari.
Yeah, she
gift
had
and
like a
like
very
a-
successful channel, and she had a lot of guys sending her money. I can't remember what her name was. Like
But I think-
Sylvia. Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was a
But
really.
I think this
crazy
was
case.
Amaranth that she got like a $70,000 Ferrari, and she was like, "Oh, thanks for the car,"
Yep.
and that was it.
They're
What's
like,
she
that's
supposed to
that's
do,
what
though?
you are to these
Yeah.
like this. Jeff, we've talked about this where to Dave's point about like was it something that social media has kind of propped up, but like I'll tell you something I've noticed, Dave. I talked to Jeff about this. The amount of guys who are so socially fucking awkward or inept. Nick, have you been seeing that on your side of the world? Just like, especially we're talking about the younger guys, not guys in our age group. Like let's say, how about teenage to about, let's say about 30. Have you noticed that the guys are they get in front of a girl and they're just all weird and awkward and shit?
Well, that's our baseline. You don't grow up until you're 30. That's just it. But it explains a bit, so to speak. I was today years old when I understood, because I have my barn, and I have everybody in my family is putting their dead relatives' stuff in it, because that's me. That's who I am to them. But then again, I used to have 3 Annas in my phone who I had to give descriptions so I could keep them apart. And I don't know if that's such a big a deal.
No, I wouldn't say that is.
If you have the people of the same name, you got to give the descriptors to keep them.
Yeah, I've done that too. Yeah.
My
You
father's
have to
name
get
says
built with
Dad
your name.
Helm, and my son always questions why I put his last name in the phone, and it's for others to maybe track it down if they find the phone and I'm gone or something. There's weird things that people do in their phones. That's sort of the bottom line.
Dave, do you know why I'm to my daughter in her phone? I found this out 2 months ago.
Oh Lord.
What's that?
She was asleep. I text her.
Is it soft eyes?
No, yeah, right. I ended up
The weeb.
the weeb. Yeah, right. I look in her phone because I ended up. She was still passed out, and I was trying to ask her what did she want me to get her to eat, because she stayed up all night playing Splatoon, so she's passed out into the later hours of the morning. So I'm like, look, I'm hungry. I got to get something. Do you want something when I come back? I get back. She's still passed out. I pick up the phone, and when I pushed it, all it does is it just shows like your last text, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it shows me in her phone as Paul Bunyan. That's who I am. And because her artwork of me, like my daughter, I can't wait for my daughter to meet Fluxx, because my daughter loves art. And she had me dressed as a cop who was like kissing his muscles and stuff, like little one of those and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Yes.
Well, I want to go
Fucking
check my
kids.
kids' phones. I want to see what I'm labeled as.
Yeah, because like for me, it's like mom is mom, dad is dad. But it's like kids now, like,
ATM.
everyone. Yeah, kids, you never know what your name is.
Probably what I am on my sons.
That's really funny. I never thought about that. Like, because
Her mom is Joe Mama.
Yeah.
Joe Mama.
Yeah, it's her. So her mom is Joe Mama, and then I'm Paul Bunyan.
That is
And just-
awesome.
Kids now just have,
I like it.
they just do whatever. They, I'm sure she has Nick's kids in her phone as who knows what crazy names and stuff. And and she doesn't even. So this is the thing I notice about kids. They like to be so creative on things that need to matter, and that's a bad thing. Like, I'll give you an example. When Nick convinced me to get YouTube Premium, so I have to watch ads anymore, I was like, "This is great!" And I got the little family thing where it says you get like, I think 5 other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I put her on there. When she set up her YouTube Premium, it's like, what's your email? What's your password? Kids have, in that moment, they have an email address. They have a password. When we had to update her phone, I'm like, yeah, so what's your password? Huh? What's your email? Huh? Because in there, they rotate things so often, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she and Nick's middle kid, which would be his oldest daughter, they would always eat all the hot foods, right? They were always wanting me to get them hot chips.
Mm-hmm.
I go to her one day and
Like hot Cheetos and like Takis and that kind
yeah,
of
the Taki, they were big
fan.
into Takis.
Big fan.
All
Hot
of a
Cheetos
sudden,
mostly.
Chandler, they're not into Takis anymore.
What happened?
And now they're into, no, Dad, we do exotic fruit. What?
I'm sorry.
What? I mean, when did this happen?
Better get a
Exotic.
paper route.
How
Right.
exotic are we talking? Are we talking dragon fruit? Or
Dragon fruit, the passion fruit. Dad, we want guavas. We want a pomegranate.
I
You
saw
have the
dragon
money?
fruit for $9.99 at
Yeah.
Pavilions the other day. $9.99
Yeah.
for one fruit
One.
that barely tastes like anything.
But see, Dave, that's their thing. I was on Nick's show and I told the story about what happened when I made the critical mistake of taking Nick's daughter and my daughter to the store with me. Mistake.
Oh, good Lord.
They go
Lord
in
have
there,
mercy.
and I mean, to them, that's a shopping spree.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Kids are like, "Oh my god, yeah, we got to get all this stuff, all
Dad's
of our
buying it.
snacks."
Dad's
It's like,
buying
My kids hate going grocery shopping, so I literally don't buy any of that stuff for them, and they don't have it. I'm okay with that, but they do have weird. Yeah, I mean that's just kids though. They have
How
weird.
you ever notice that though? Kids like flip their whole like they're into Marvel this month, and like one day you'll buy them a gift, like you'll buy them a gift on June 1st. It'll be like all a Marvel poster. They're like, "Oh, I'm not into Marvel anymore. I'm into Sailor Moon." What the fuck?
When did that happen?
When did that happen? Like
Exactly.
it just they're constantly like in motion. Whereas like if you notice like if whatever Nicholas is into, whatever Fluxx is into, there's like a general baseline. You get them a gift or something, and they're like, "Oh my god, I love that so much." No, not kids.
Kids are learning. They're experiencing brand new things, right?
Hey,
so they're gonna find their interests change as they mature and as they discover something new and interesting. I think that's a normal part of life.
Would you say they are in a state of flux?
They are.
Hey, I'm here for the punniness.
The punniness.
I love it.
Yeah, look, he put dragon fruit as pointless, dude. Here's the thing: the cost versus the value of what you get. You're like, so what is this?
I tried
the
one
fuck
for the
is that?
first time last summer. It was disgusting. It was
Now-
nasty.
Dragon fruit?
I
Yeah.
think
Dragon
okay.
fruit.
Usually, if you go to whatever the native country is, it's better.
I think they vary. I tasted one that
Yeah.
like it literally didn't. It didn't taste like anything at
It
all.
has
It was
no
the strangest.
taste.
It was so strange. But if you get one that's like really ripe, some of them can be actually sweet and have a flavor. It just depends. And it's like if you're gonna spend $10 for one fruit, it better taste good.
Yeah, every time,
like
right?
something, right?
In
Yeah.
Hawaii, there was when we were like out in the field and playing soldiers, there was wild guava that would just grow. So you could just be out in the field like sweating, hating life, and like all of a sudden there's a guava in front of you. And they were the most delicious little fruits on the
Right.
planet.
Wow,
They were
that
so
sounds
good.
refreshing.
They were so good, y'all.
John Gordon says I need to time myself out for that joke. No, that was funny. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat, John.
I love it.
Fluxx, I really want you to make your logo more transparent because I really want to place that over Valhalla.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like a Viking helmet.
I love it.
See, with my other background, I have the screen, so it's like, it's the background with the other soldiers and like myself. And sometimes I'll move my head so that like it's just on my body so that it's my little talking head with the soldiers. That would actually be really funny.
I like
but
it.
I'm going to actually take that down because it is. Wait, do I have a transparent one? Hold on.
Okay, we got to do this. We got to get a screen grab of it.
Yeah.
I want to. Can I move it?
That is excellent.
I think I can edit the layout. Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah. Oh, almost there. Almost there.
Yikes. It's a weird angle.
Close.
I'm trying to move the logo, but it's not working.
I like. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love it. I'm gonna screen grab that.
I dig it.
Oh my god, that is funny as shit.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to move the overlay over your face later. But
we all need to come on in braids on the next stream. Everybody's got to. If you have long enough hair to braid, Jeff, unfortunately, you're gonna have to sit this one out.
I don't.
But everybody at Nicholas,
oh darn.
We all got to braid our hair and put on and get some glasses and just do like the Fluxx.
But like Nicholas can do like the amazing Viking braids. Yes. Oh, see, there he goes. Yes.
Mrs. Valhalla occasionally will braid my dreads, and I'll get like 2 plates going down the side of my head, and it looks pretty dope. Nice. It looks pretty dope.
I feel like Nicholas could pull that off super well with the Viking braids, like just.
I haven't paid for shampoo for 15 years, and I'm happy.
That's got to be nice. I go through a lot of shampoo, and I only wash my hair about 1 or 2 times a week because it's like
when it gets that long, it's a pain in the butt. Like really, I mean, my hair is I've grown it out.
Like it's one of those things where I'm like, I hate it, but also fuck it, I'm just gonna keep growing it because like why not?
I like my hair long. I had it short last year, and like I grew it out over COVID, and I don't want to cut it. I like it. It fits me.
This is the time
of buying your shampoo in small bottles, and you just get fuck it. I'll just get the
get on Head and Shoulders.
Get the big one.
Hell yeah.
With the pump.
Yeah, with the pump. Well,
this is the only time in my life
went up in price. I don't know if have you guys noticed that where you live?
Like
No, I buy one bottle.
Like,
I buy one bottle, wash my hair, start there, go all the way down with it, Head and Shoulders, does it all.
There it is.
Body wash and soaps and loofahs.
Absolutely. Well, it has been almost 2 hours, and this is longer than I typically stream.
Unbelievable.
Shame on you.
I know, but I gotta shut it down now.
Fluxx. Damn.
I gotta shut it down because it's like I gotta keep. You have to have the people wanting more. You gotta cut yourself off a little bit, make them thirsty.
I came for the feet.
Really?
I did I did say
they're clothes.
You degenerates. You're all degenerates.
I know, Chandler. Look, I'm gonna end up like in foot. I'm gonna end up like in foot dude rehab.
Are you gonna show your feet, Drax? You gonna do it?
Nobody wants that.
Dude feet.
Nobody wants that.
Oh, nobody wants that.
I don't know the rules. I think they're all despicable. I don't want to see anybody's feet.
Chandler, that's because look, you were raised wrong.
See the feet,
look at
Chandler.
this. Look, nice feet. This is what we want. This is what we paid for. Feet.
Chandler was about to leave just then. She was about to dip out.
But it has a sock on, so it's fine.
That's better.
Yeah,
that's
what
better.
about like the ones that have longer toes and they're not disgusting?
Oh, that's great too. I mean, like here's the thing though. Like Fluxx, I'm just gonna get you to like start stepping on things, like with like a really good camera and like zoom in. And like just have you step on cheese.
Somebody told me. Oh, what was it? That when I go
dirty. Don't do cheese dirty.
Was somebody saying that like when I go to Matsuri, I have to step on somebody? Like I have to step on Ricada or Drex or something like that?
Well, there's that whole. You remember what happened with the Lady Dimitrescu, Resident Evil 8, 9 foot tall vampire lady, right?
What?
So there was right before the game came out. If you look her up, type in Lady D Resident Evil 8 Chandler. It got disturbing. what started as just like a little haha, that's a cool villain, that's kind of funny, turned into this weird, creepy giant woman fetish. And guys started modding I think it was a fly swatter. They would walk around the castle and slap her ass.
Okay.
And people were like, step on me, Lady D. Yes, queen. It was like,
So her?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't get it.
See, I thought everybody used their feet like a second set of hands. Like
No,
I thought that was an everybody thing. Like you could just walk around the house and pick. Like I haven't bent over to pick anything up in forever because that's what your feet are
I can
for.
do that. I can do that.
Monkey toes.
Oh yeah.
I do that, but like not. I wouldn't pick up like other people's stuff. Like only my own stuff.
Hey,
like,
if it's in my house, you fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not like going to other people's houses and like.
Poor Jeff. Jeff just gave this look of just total.
I thought we were shutting this down.
We are. And, you gotta leave, like I said, you gotta leave the people interested and wanting more. Always.
We're going to go. You guys, we're going to turn it from LawTube into FootTube. That's going to be a. Just, I feel like we've got to turn this train around. We've got to stop it right here.
Okay.
Other subjects, please.
All right.
Well,
Okay,
the party.
If we're ending it here, what channel are we going to pick this up?
See, and that's the thing, like, because I gotta shut it down, because I gotta do some, like, I have some.
It's
like,
only 9:15.
Yeah, but like, I have some stuff I actually have, like, grown-up stuff that I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I'm like, I actually have to like do some adulting things, and I'm like,
wait, do they involve feet?
Do they involve feet?
not generally. But I guess I could involve my feet if I
Drex,
wanted.
the thirst level is unreal right now.
Chandler's traumatized.
I'm
holding it together, just barely.
You know, Drex, just for you now, I'm gonna start a foot cam where it's gonna be like a dog cam, but it's gonna be just on my feet.
You're gonna have more subs than Jeff tomorrow.
I told Will.
You have to do super chat incentives, right? Like, okay, Drex, when you donate a certain amount of money, then you'll finally get to see feet.
Yeah. It's like, because here's the thing, Fluxx, I talked to Will about this, right? And so when I come back to YouTube, Will and I were talking because Will likes the big chicks, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, Will, we got so many degenerate dudes. We need to make a thing where we're gonna go ahead and have on Sundays do the foot cam. So when ladies go and get their pedicures, we get the pedicam, right? And it's just like, and just zoom in there, and like all of a sudden Chandler's getting her feet done, and just as you call in, because here's the thing, Chandler. So you have the phone up to your face, right? And you just go like this. You just aim it down. Oh man.
When I do that, my girlfriend gets annoyed.
But guys, all right. So I am gonna start shutting this down. So I want everybody to go around, shout out your channel, do all your whole things. Chandler, you start. You go for it.
I'm Chandler Remington. Follow me at RemyLegal, REMY_legal. I'm a paralegal in California. I'm not a lawyer yet, but I will be. And I talk about men's issues. We're going to talk about the Sarah Boone trial coming up. I have videos for the week. They will be up. I'm very excited to put them out. You guys are going to like them. So come subscribe to me. I'm actually almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I only have 2 videos up, which is crazy. So like I have like 900 and something subscribers, and I'm very, very, very flattered. So I want to deliver. You guys have a lot of faith in me, and I want to deliver. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all there.
You got this.
I am so trash today, you guys.
You got this.
Val, your turn.
I am Valhalla Awaits.
AKA my
vet.
Girl.
I'm a disabled vet that lives in East Tennessee and spend most of my time with goats. And I post videos of my goats. So if you're interested in some cute animal videos and some fairly pretty East Tennessee scenery that's all my backyard, come check out my videos on YouTube and Rumble.
Are we going down or to the right?
Yeah, Jess, you go next.
Hey, so I have a really cringy channel name, Waifu Kron.
I love it.
Originally was a vlog, but you know, leaning into it as always. I am also Surly Durly on Twitter because I am the surliest of Durlies on Twitter. This has been a lot of fun. I actually have a podcast now.
Nice.
Weird. On Wednesdays, Waifu Cast Wednesday, and you're all invited. So
I'll be there this Wednesday.
And this coming Wednesday, Fluxx Chandler, maybe some special guests will be showing up. So
I'm excited. We're gonna have fun.
Jesus Christ. Actually, if you're done, I don't mean to cut you off, but before David starts, I do believe me and David are in conversations about doing a stream in June.
Yeah, early June. Hopefully we'll get that up. We're going to talk about some stolen valor and potentially some de-escalation issues with police dealing with PTSD and that sort of thing. I had a client involving that a number of years ago, and then Val and I were talking about some stolen valor stuff. So I think we're going to start doing some streams probably early June. And that's because in May, I'm starting to do streams with Nicholas here on Jody Arias.
You pointed at Jeff.
Ooh, Jody.
Yeah.
Whichever way I point. Yes, on some Jody Arias trial rewatch we're going to do. And by the way, it's MLS Law Show is on YouTube. On Twitter, it's Michigan Law Show. So follow me there. And we've got, what's that?
You do the Discordy things too, right?
Oh, if you're a member of my channel,
if
you're a member of my channel, you guys have access to my Discord, which has all kinds of stuff in there. We do some live streams in there as well. There's some Letitia Stout, Daryl Brooks fan fiction. If you guys are into that, check it out. There's some prison love letters we got going on. We got a vampire hunting love story, stuff like that. And so we have a lot of fun for our members on YouTube in our Discord, which I just recently discovered like a week ago, and it's awesome. Having a lot of fun with it.
Waifu, check private chat real quick.
Drex.
Nice. Yeah, well, I'm Drex. The guy who got his start with Nick on YouTube, since Nick and I have literally been around each other for our whole life. And started the MGTOWN podcast. I'll be back to YouTube. Like I told you guys, I'll be back soon. Definitely check it out. I should probably put it on there instead of Fluxx for Prez 2024, but whatever.
I like that too.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you for Prez is like more important right now. So, yeah,
I'm down with that.
It's definitely going to be, like I said, when I come back, I'll make sure to increase fun and degeneracy for things that only Chandler can appreciate. There's going to be a lot more feet per capita, Chandler.
Oh God.
I mean,
I love you.
Don't forget the soft eyes.
Was that
the soft eyes?
Yeah. We're gonna get soft eye cams. Here's the thing: we gotta start doing like a soft eye stare off. Like when someone does like the stare game, like all right, Fluxx, 3, 2, 1, and like you just go there and you gotta get into soft eyes now, right? And I mean, because like one of the things I've noticed is that people have become so divided. And
really, you don't say.
Right. and like when you look at these panels, people come from every walk of life, and they're still like able to just manage and be cool. And like that's what we need to get back to, because like every time that you look on someone's channel now, it's like people are like, you got to be this, and this is how my content tilts. I'm like, dude, look, can we all just agree that certain shit's funny or certain shit's bad, whatever? Come on.
Please. That's a good point. I mean, you love your feet. I hate feet, and yet I really am very fond of you, and we get along. We can agree to disagree on that particular subject. I'm into that.
Look, Jeff, when I come down to LA, when I come to LA,
how that works when adults get together, right?
Crazy. I'm gonna rub them gently. Just rub them gently. I'm gonna have I respect you, so I'm gonna have Pulp Fiction in the background where you get the intro with Sam Jackson and Travolta talking about foot massages. I'm just gonna ever rub on that bone, Chandler.
I think my burrito is here. I think I have to go. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Everybody.
Bye, Nicholas.
Wait, Chandler. No.
What?
Check the private chat. There's a link for the next live. If y'all are not ready to end it now, just carry over. We will continue.
Okay.
I'm down.
Carry over with Jeff.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm going to get food
when
just
is
like
it
Chandler
happening? Is it tonight or what are we doing?
Right after Fluxx shuts down.
Get your food.
Like right now.
Whatever.
All right.
So now we got, is it Jeff or is it Nicholas is going next to give her the shill?
Jeff, go for it. We'll do like the snake. Not the naked snake, but we'll just do the snake.
Sneaky snake.
Sneaky snake.
Yeah, it's me. Legal Vices. You can find me at Legal Vices.
Jeff, you've been so quiet today.
He feels
no. I haven't been so quiet. Other people have been very, very, very talkative.
Yes,
not me.
Certainly not Drex. Drex would never turn any show into the Drex show.
I'm doing a show with Jeff, by the way. Special shout out to Jeff. June 2nd.
Oh,
nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have people. What do we have coming up?
Am I coming soon?
Up? Well, I don't know. I don't want to know. It's too much information.
Coming everywhere.
Too personal for Jeff.
Yeah. Jesus. Let's see.
Weird. He's usually asking for pictures. I don't get it.
We've got Megan Fox coming up on Tuesday. Solomon Anderson Wednesday.
Hell yeah.
Gosney on Friday.
Oh.
We've got Lauren De Lagoon on the 23rd, Danny on the 25th, Steph the Alternate on the 26th, and Drex on the 2nd.
Nice. That
Let me
is
get
a
in there
fantastic
sometime.
lineup.
You will. What was that? Fluxx?
And OJ,
That
right?
is a fantastic lineup.
Yeah. And everybody here will be there eventually.
Hell yeah.
Going through people, doing some interviews and talking.
Hell yeah.
We'll all get there.
Oh
Yeah.
Nick?
Niklas Starov's Trial Watch. I rebranded my channel too. I am a union rep. I do labor law, but on YouTube I do stuff, and on Twitter it's at Starov Niklas. Just because I had a previous Twitter, but I forgot the password because I'm old. But you can watch me and my chili plant, Hugo the Ass Burner.
I love that.
It's so good.
My members named my chili plant. I did the mistake of not confine them into boundaries. So Hugo the Ass Burner will be my constant sidekick, and I will do streams with David Helm on the Yodi Aries, and I try to merge old fairy tales with current events. It's something I started with. I had a video up called Prosecutor Scrooge.
It's a great video.
Ooh,
It's such a good video.
Yeah.
And
That
it's
was good.
very unloved by viewer count. I believe it should have had millions of viewers by now.
Agreed.
That needs to be shared. That's a very good video.
It is.
Next project is trying to merge Snow White with Camille Vasquez.
I love it.
And then I have a certain prosecutor who I will rename Pinocchio. And yeah.
Fuck you,
like
Binger. Fuck you, Binger.
Fuck you, Binger.
Any resemblance for legal reasons are purely coincidental. Yeah.
I was just making a completely alternate statement that had nothing to do with your story, sir.
Yep.
Fuck DA Ballsack. That's what I call him. That's what I'll still call him.
Get wrecked,
DA
Bradley,
Ballsack.
you piece of shit.
Yeah, so subscribe to me, follow me on Twitter, and let's have fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's.
Oh,
That's
happy
a
Mother's
great-
Day.
And we
That
got
comes tomorrow's.
a $5 super chat from AP for Drex's foot love.
That's right. That's a man of culture right there.
And I will think about that. But guys, everybody on this panel, thank you so much for stopping by. I've had so much fun tonight, regardless of hangovers and anything else going on. I'm glad everybody showed up. And chat, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. You guys know how much I love you and that I'm here for all of you guys. And for all you super chatters and new members, mocha dicks all around, thank you guys so much. Remember, be excellent to each other and have a fantastic week.
Be offensive.